Boat's haunted.
Hello.
Buttons
Boat
pressed.
is haunted. Boat is still haunted. Boat is like exceptionally haunted.
Boat's real haunted.
You are in a horizontal two-dimensional space right now, climbing your way up down a to the bottom top of a holding cell where an NHP is currently in the middle of pseudo cascading that is continuing to cascade more and more so, and has been for the last like 20 years or something like that.
And
I don't remember
Cascading is functionally trying to escape higher being
Its
jail
shackles.
that we have put them
Yes.
in. Yeah.
Cascading is kind of half remembering math.
As it is
Starting
described
to think
in the
outside
books.
the box while remaining in the box.
Yeah, they start to think themselves out of the box that they were placed in. However, for whatever reason, Casitas here, the NHP that's stored here, had up till now failed to fully extrude itself from the box. But with the just like extra little bit of stimulus of y'all arriving to investigate here, it realized that it needed to heat itself up to be able to, get itself out of the box. So it's in the middle of doing that. Meanwhile, y'all are trying to punch your way up down the zone here.
Up the down staircase.
Yeah, exactly. And you fought a number of things along the way. We are actually in the middle of a combat right now, so I mean, may as well go ahead and just let that happen now.
So we're in. It is player turn of round 5.
Yes.
A player turn in round 5.
It can be any player's turn, but you might
is
notice
already
that,
acted
yes.
by the dots we've left here.
The last time, at the end of the last turn, we just moved everyone up here, and then we had newbie stabilize and all that, which turns out he can't actually do, because he braced last turn, which means he only has a quick action this turn, not a full.
Which means he is instead still suspended midair, waiting to fall down.
In actuality, the cause...
Cracking a cold one before he falls. If I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down with a brewski.
I can't believe you're cracking open a cold one with the boys.
The causal state of landing or having landed for non-refundable deposit is actually failing to collapse. So it doesn't need to land. It's fine. It's okay. I'm saying that that's canon.
Just push me over towards the enemies.
Yeah. You can just boost over and you're fine.
Anyway, what can I do with only a quick action? Hold up, we have a cheat sheet for this.
You can skirmish still. You can fire your missiles. There are a couple of targets visible within range.
I could boost to a safe zone so that you don't get attacked.
You could land.
You could land.
You could get to safety.
Could land on these fans and get chopped up.
You still have your movement when you've braced for what it's worth. So
don't get too close to the Tempest. Is the only thing I will say.
Which one's the Tempest? Hold up.
It's this one right here.
Okay.
I mean,
also this one.
Kubo as well. Yeah, also that one.
Don't get too close to your surroundings.
Sorry, they got shuffled out of my control, bud.
So, does this not acknowledge armor?
It doesn't. So it does acknowledge armor. So actually, newbie's immune to it.
Okay, I'm just gonna
get in the fridge.
1, 2, 3. Just gonna get in the fridge. Get in the fridge.
Okay.
Save against burning.
So you have entered the fridge, which wait, you don't take any damage because you're too tough. So you're good.
You also
that's
have
not armor piercing energy.
You could be back on the ground if you want to be back on the ground.
I don't want to be back on the ground because the Tempest is there.
You could go under the gas.
You could be over here. Yeah.
You could be under the gas. Yeah. The ghast is just a turret. Being by the ghast is probably good.
All right. And here's my save against burn. No.
You can defend the ghast if you wanted to. That's a legal target for your block.
I could. Well, I use my. Wait. Move doesn't count as quick.
Correct. You still have
Okay.
your quick action.
Then yes, I'll use the very underused thing that I have, but it's iconic at this point, of my shield to defend Gast.
That's a reaction to do that, I think. You don't even have to use your quick
No,
action.
that is a quick action.
Really? Weird. Okay.
It is the one thing about the shield that I look at and I go, I really like the shield, but the shield's kind of bad.
It's a quick to set it up, and then it just persists until the
Until you
proximity
move
breaks.
away. That is the problem. Is it's kind of
It's one of those moves that expects us to be holding still somewhere.
Hey, 2 SP for a quick action that requires your ally to stand next to you for an entire turn. Not great.
Yeah, maybe. The other stuff about the Drake's pretty cool, though. The Drake's main appeal, I think, is its raw stats. But anyway,
Yeah.
so you failed to do the engineer check to clear burns. You take
Yes.
1. You only have 1, so it's not a huge deal.
But I can't resist to burn, putting it down by 1. Oh no.
All right, I've already marked it. You
Yeah.
went down to 8. Okay, so now it's my turn. What the fuck do these two do? Whomst is in front of me.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Okay, it's gonna be the salamander going
bicycle.
first. All right, the salamander has movement and is not immune to. Okay, the salamander is not very fast, nor is it very good at. Well, 1, and then it's gonna go ahead and boost. Well, it can't actually boost.
Hold up.
onto this, so-
Retroactively, before anything actually occurs, because I have not been spending these at fucking all. Because due to where Ty is, I forgot the name of the new robot.
New business strain.
Strain, yeah. Because of where Strain is, I'm going to toss a leader die to Ty. In case Ty gets punched, that can reduce damage by 1d6.
Right.
Okay, so within phrasing area of a terrain within range consisting of 5 spaces, each space must be filled. Must be free of objects or characters, but they can otherwise be arranged in the. Huh. That's extremely hard to use here. All right, so I'm gonna go and use a quick tech volatile cloud. It's weird. This is a quick tech. Gonna go and generate a cloud of volatile aerosols in blast 1 area within sensor range. Huh. Okay. Weird.
All right, deploy that stank somewhere.
Yep. Blast 1 area will be actually pretty bad here, honestly. But, well, that's my turn. Gonna go and deploy it right here. You move forward, you might be taking some heat. All right, y'all go.
Jeez.
All right.
Now, I'll point out again, by the way, you can also go ahead and just rush to the goal, and that will also end this encounter. Has to be 3 of you make it to the goal for it to count. Slightly more than half.
Well, 2 of the crew can get there pretty fast.
With how much
Ty,
heat is on people right now, I think we should
We should just chill and take a turn.
we
Yeah.
should at least get a chance to get
We
our
don't need to
footing in
rush.
here before deciding if we want to attempt touchdown.
Yeah, I'm probably actually going to stabilize next turn because I'm still exposed to. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm muted. We take the 2 cold at the beginning of our turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It does not ignore armor. So if you have any armor, then that does reduce it.
Yeah, I don't. I can go though if you want. Do that.
Yeah, folks on the ground can go ahead and take
I'll
priority
take
here.
my- Oh god, where's my health bar behind all these? Okay, there we go.
I can move you to front, so you
I figured it out.
won't be in the middle. It's
Um,
fine, but I'm also going to bring you to front anyway.
Boop. Move over here. Nice cloud, dummy. Poke my stick through it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
just
point.
reach
All right,
around
no
the
problem.
cloud with your giant arms.
Yeah.
Gaiju's frame is a really, really good core
You
power.
go to stab him with the spear, and it does the Mega Man Zero spear get longer thing.
Oh yeah, that super hits. Yep, no problem.
No. It's only 3 damage, but it gives me another die. And then for my second quick action, I'm going to tech attack.
You're gonna tech attack. Okay, I'm into this.
The one that's in range, which is this one.
Yep.
Um,
So do you choose to not knock it back, or you still can?
I can knock it back 1, yeah.
Okay.
It's still within range. And then yeah, I will tech attack with the fragments signal is what I'm gonna try. God, it's been so long since I've done a tech attack. What do I roll for that again? Is it just?
It's your tech attack, which
Here's the
is
button, I see it. Okay.
yeah. There's a tech attack bonus on mechs. Yeah, that will hit the Paragon, I believe. Yeah, Paragon's got shit E defense, so that absolutely hits.
All right. Impaired and slowed till the end of its next turn.
Piss. Okay.
And then afterwards, I'll move 1 back. I could move 1, 2. I could move 3 actually. I'll move 3 back. There we go.
Makes sense. Okay. So now it's going to be the Paragon's turn in reaction to this of, well, that's not great. All right. Well, speaking of, now that you've targeted it, it's going to be targeting you. So it's going to attack right back at you.
Yeah,
Now this
probably
would
hit.
normally have an accuracy, but it's impaired, so it's actually only at a +2. 4 is going to super miss you.
Yeah, that misses my 7. Nice.
Gross. I hate that. All right. Well, it's slowed, and this is difficult terrain, so it can move 3 forward into the heat zone, which is what this is. Character. Okay. It doesn't actually do anything on its own, sort of. All right. All right. Paragon is now in that zone right there, and it's going to use its light machine gun mounts. It can attack 1 to 2 characters at a time with this. Doesn't do much. It's going to target both New Business Strain and Small Claims. I will go ahead and do the 50-50 roll to see if I'll hit Small Claims.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss on Small Claims regardless of what happens, and this is a tiny, tiny amount of damage. Plus, it's
think
with a
I've got
difficulty because of...
Yeah, I've got my Guardian drone on top of me too, I think. So.
I think I miss you anyway.
Yeah, you do. There's too much text right now, so I can't actually tell where my Guardian
That's
drone
fair.
is.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let me go and move this over here so it's out of the way a little bit. Your Guardian drone's right here, so it's a little bit at it's probably within range to do anything for you, but
I'd
it's
have to
fine.
check, yeah.
It missed anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, does the impair and slow, was that until the end of its next turn or your
End of
next
its
turn?
turn, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm done. Y'all go. One of the really nice things about having only 2 enemies per mini encounter here is that I get to be done in two rounds.
I got to
Oh,
do a
Bloom.
tech attack.
Did you want to go or should I?
I'll go ahead and take an action here.
You did just learn that the Paragon has really bad E defense, just so you're aware.
Alright, so I will move on over to here, continuing to hover.
Mhm.
I will quick tech at the Paragon.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that super hits.
Let's just slap that with the Shrike code.
All right, so that's 2 immediately, and then
2 immediately,
2
and
every
then
time it
2
attacks.
for each attack that it takes on its next turn. And then, unless anyone else has any strong opposition, I'm going to attack the server rack.
Ah, now we're talking. All right.
just grab hold of one of these machines and rip it out of its mounting, throw it on the ground ceiling.
Now we're talking. All right. Crunch. Look at that. You've tossed some servers down. Does it make you feel big? Does it make
the
you feel big?
salamander have to take an evasion check there? Or get domed?
You know what? Sure,
Come
why
on.
not? Let me go ahead and
Yes,
do that.
good.
Yeah, because it's an improvised little thing. That's fine with me. Yeah, sure. Agility save to do take like 2 damage or not. It succeeds.
My Six Sigma uptime. How are we going to explain this? The system ops.
You've destroyed
And
a
just-
server. Let's see what that does.
Grab hold of the server and then just kind of broadcast onto, the ghost frequencies. Just black and white video feed of what is about to happen. Has this ever happened to you? And then throw server. We made contact through commercials before. It may comprehend this as a language.
Disgusting. I hate this. I don't actually hate this. All right, well, it's y'all's turn again.
I think I'm the only one left.
It's you, Kubo.
You gotta
Yeah,
get
I'm
out
going
of
to start my
fan hell.
turn next to this Tempest drone, so that's just an automatic hull save, isn't it?
I can let Ty choose to do the
Oops.
knockback or not. So,
I thought it said regardless, I read.
well,
Yeah, I'm
the
pretty
knockback
sure
I
it's just a
said
save.
you're doing the save anyway, but I think that I'm gonna let Ty choose to do the knockback or not, which I'm going to
Since
assume
it's
would be
just a random relocate, yeah.
Yeah.
In which case, yeah, no, don't do that. But
Oh, okay,
how much armor do you have?
2. So it's
2.
only 1 damage, I think.
Yeah, 1 damage then. Or no, 2 damage because it's 4 energy damage normally.
Oh fuck, really? Damn, those Tempest drones are good.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna fly.
Sorry. I'll give
It's
you
fine.
8 more overshield. It's fine.
Fly into here for 4. Standard movement of 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. I'm coming through the Tempest drone again, so I guess I gotta do another save. Let me turn off that
Oh, if you
accuracy
want-
this time.
I mean, that's only if
Yeah.
you're adjacent. Like, you can go under it and shit.
That's not what it says in the rules. Any character
thought
that
it was
starts their
only
turn and moves
adjacent.
adjacent to Tempest drone or moves adjacent to it
Yeah.
for the first time in a round must
So,
succeed a
so
hull
don't
save.
move adjacent to it, is what I'm saying. Like, you
Well, I'm
can,
doing it
you
anyway because I can't go above or below it.
can go below it, can't you?
You
I
could
thought-
go
I thought
below
that
it if
was
you
the whole
wanted
point
to.
Yeah, because we were deploying them so that they were like high enough
This
that you could go
is
under
small
them.
enough that you can definitely go below it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sure then. In that case, I won't do the whole save. I'm going to attack the guy in front of me with the crawl rifle. At age 8, it's inaccurate, which stinks, but you know, what are you gonna do? Does that hit? Looks like it does.
Oh yeah, that absolutely hits. Super hits.
Okay, cool. It takes 3 damage, I guess.
2 damage.
So I shot a big harpoon at it, and now there's a big cable between me and it. And if it does
Yes.
things, it's gonna have to pay some penalties.
Makes sense. All right, well, that sounds like it's the end of the round then. Okay. Round 6 begins. You also did move into the cold zone, but you have the armor to just ignore the damage there anyway.
All
so
right, I
no
started
big.
in cold
Plus
zone,
you
so I should
moved.
spend 2 of my overshield health on that.
Yeah, y'all moved, so there's no big deal with you possibly being
The
immobilized.
getting freezed in place isn't happening.
Mhm. Oh, and
New round.
you don't get a significant response or anything from having destroyed one of these servers, but you do get like a little bit of a spine chill, a tingle going up your spine over like, I did something that something I didn't like.
I mean, assuming that these servers are part of its coffin or whatever, is destroying them the greatest of ideas?
I didn't say if it was a good. I just said it made Casitas mad. I didn't say it was a
This
good.
was
thing or
more of
bad
a
thing for
question
you.
to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
I think we're doing good enough that if we poke the bear, we'll probably get away with it. I think it's fun.
Fair enough.
I say give Doc a chance to do some wild stuff.
Yeah, it's a toss-up as to whether we would rather that it die or that it wander off back into space.
I mean, there's also the option of reshackling it and having a buddy. A Black Ops NHP could be kind of a useful ally.
You do know that Casitas is a shockingly stable NHP, even ignoring its whole, like, experimental, freezing thing. It is amazingly good at staying stable otherwise. Just proper procedures did not get followed for it at all.
Could also be a great source of information about what the hell is going on down
Right.
here.
It would be my turn first because y'all went last. So, all right. The Salamander's turn comes up, which actually dissipates this field, and I just finished reading this, which causes the Paragon to take 1 burn. So that's fun for me. So I made a mistake there, really. However, it's going to go ahead and lie down on its back, and it's going to fire up a flame projector up at small claims of a sort. Now, it's soft cover does not apply to this. However, you're invisible, which isn't soft cover. Let's see what happens here. I can just press the button here. +2. Nope, I have to do this first. That is a failure, so it's going to miss no matter what happens. Good to see it. All right, so now that's happening.
Server rack?
It does not, because it was targeting basically in the line where there was one already removed.
And right, perfect. I often forget I have, but while I am flying, when an attack misses me, I can move up to 2 spaces in any direction as a reaction, so...
Oh yeah, that's the first quality on Ace, I believe.
How do you do?
Oh, well, shit.
All right, so it was there before? Yeah,
it was
so
right here. So
just gonna be right here behind him with the... Are you sure you want to go anywhere?
I made that decision ahead of time, so go for it. You can go ahead and do your Overwatch.
Let's let us expend a wrench ammo on this.
Ooh, good stuff. Experimental wrench.
Accurate.
Give him the bonk.
Yeah, how do you Overwatch as a reaction? Because you get like one of those per thing, right?
Per round. You need to have a weapon with threat on it.
Oh, right.
Every weapon is technically assumed to have threat 1.
Yeah, so
if you're
adjacent to you, you can do that.
Yeah. If you're perfectly adjacent, then that will always work anyway. All right, that's going to hit.
Some of the close combat weapons, like my shotguns and most melee weapons, have a bigger threat than that.
So that's 6 damage, huh? Good to see it. You can tell from the crunching that there was no resistance off the Salamander here. It is unarmored and also no resistance. Well, all right, it moved, and now it's going to actually do its thing of putting down the plasma field, which is going to be 5 tiles that have to be adjacent to each other. I'm going to choose these 5 right here, which, if you start your turn or enter these, you take 2 enter damage and 1 heat, is basically what it is. If you move through multiples of them...
Is this 2-sided?
Oh, yeah, it's 2-sided.
Okay, great.
Yep, technically they can hurt each other too. There is enough space to go under it, however.
So there's a hazard that someone could be launched into by some sort of launch bot.
Yeah, maybe. All right, y'all's turn.
I mean, I'm looking for... I won't be able to launch probably because my Tempest drones got shuffled to the other side of the universe, but I would like to go so I could set up assassin drones,
I feel like...
at the very least.
Yeah, I think Ty should be up next in order to get his formation sorted out.
I want to say for most encounters, Ty should pretty much always go first because you've got the most, like, field-defining stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For what it's worth, Ty, be aware that these are going to be pushed into each other next turn, so...
That by you?
Via shotgun, yes.
Okay. Well.
Does the server rack count as a stopping wall, like something they would bump into and stop movement? I'm assuming it takes up
Does now.
space. Okay, so yeah, they're going to be right on top of each other there. So
Okay. Well, I can only move my drones 4 unless I also use an action. Is there a drone back here? Yeah, that's right. That's where the ghast is. Very good. And Tempest and keeping it away from newbie while moving it forward. Okay. Main thing is assassin drone fields.
Yep. Where do you
One
want to put
is
them?
going to be covering the entire. I can't move them, so one's gonna
Yeah.
be covering. Let me use the pointer here. Yeah, basically that zone, like up a little bit, but yeah, that exactly. And
So
then
something
one
more
will
like
be
this.
yeah, and the other one will be kind of overlapping it a tiny little bit on the left side, covering most of our team, so that if they try and move in on us, they also get
Yeah,
shot.
so like that.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my movement, which is
Probably 5
6.
at least.
Yeah,
Oh
'cause
shit! The Hydra has speed 5. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's cool, right?
The Hydra's fast. What?
I'm just gonna back up behind my gas drone. Oh no, that's the. Oh no, well that's fine.
Let
That's
me
fine.
put-
I'm moving the
Let me put you
Guardian
to
as
front
well.
so you can make sure that you're always the primary target of when you're grabbing.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, my Guardian drone will be on the other side, but basically the same. Since luckily this thing just shares my movement. Oh my gosh, let me grab this guy though, because I also want to protect myself and Kuvo. So any shots coming in will have a difficulty. Let me see. Is my gas within? Oh, nice. It is. Okay, great. So I'm gonna fire on the Paragon with
Yep, no
my
problem.
gas drone.
It's unbelievable that moving all those drones is just a protocol.
Yeah, it's a free thing because of Shepherd drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the first level of what is it called? Drone commander. They basically made something that you require to play drones, but that's fine. That's whatever.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
shooting at the Paragon here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which of the things I put that roll under. I think it's on the mech itself. Sorry, I have like 12 pages to look through. Okay,
Hey,
no,
it's
I
fine.
have
Don't
any
worry about it.
accuracies or anything. There we go.
Yes,
Yeah,
Nexus
so
1d6 plus 3.
this is a smart weapon as well, so this is against E-defense.
Yep, that super hits. Don't worry about it. And then it does 5
What
explode.
1d6 plus 3 explosive.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits and does damage. It is taking a beating here. It's less than half health at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if firing that, since it is a drone right now, counts as a quick action, and thus I could fire both. I could fire from that twice. I'm not positive on that. Ghast is weird. Because it's like a quick action to fire it, but I don't know if I'm locked out of firing it twice. I don't know why I would be, but also...
Once deployed, you may still use it for skirmish and barrage attacks as though it was still a weapon, but with line of sight.
Okay, so I'm just using it.
It is.
I'm using it as a skirmish, so I can't use it twice because skirmish is the same weapon twice. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You can overcharge and shoot with it again if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could do that. Or actually, yeah, he's just within range of my ghoul nexus. Did we figure out if the Paragon was weak to anything?
The Paragon has it's weak to anything that targets E-defense mainly.
So
and
far,
otherwise
type-wise, it
has
is not resistant to kinetic. Nothing else has been tested on it.
Okay,
it
great.
does
Well,
have
in
a
that
bit
case,
of armor, but that's it.
okay, this is kinetic damage. It's also smart.
Oh, right. Yeah, the Ghoul Nexus can just choose which type of damage it does.
Correct. So, hold that 1 damage if that gets past your E defense.
That does get past its E defense. However, 1 damage does not get through its 1 point of armor. So.
Oh. All right, that's it. I've done my.
It happens.
Two skirmishes.
Hold
or
on.
Whatever.
Hold on. The Ghoul Nexus does 1d3 plus 2. I just checked.
Oh, is
You
it
don't
1d?
have the +2 attached.
Oh,
to
I
that.
didn't write that on there. My bad.
Yeah, so it does 2 damage.
Thick.
Hey, hey,
Maybe it
I'm
was just,
looking
oh,
out for you
weird.
too. I make sure
I
to
do.
keep it open.
Oh, you know what it is? I have it on the sheet. The problem is, since you changed the type, I just left it as 1d3 plus 2 NA, and it turns out that just makes the 2 not show up. Okay, good to know.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Paragon's turn, which, I mean, good job that you're taking some burn at the end of this turn, likely. You piece of shit. Why did I let you do that? Fucking hate you, Paragon. You suck. All right, well, first and foremost, it's going to go ahead and use its Seek. By the way, that is a Heat Axe. Anyway, it's going to use Seek Challenge again on Middle Management Blues this time, but it's not impaired, so it's going to be very likely to hit you with this. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, so that's that doesn't actually hurt you at all. However, pretty much newbies, Mark. You have been marked by a sort of equivalent sort of thing. You have to make a system save, actually, now, is what it is. It's actually not just I hit and it works.
Let's see. 10.
Fuck. That does count. That wins.
Yay. Okay.
God damn it. Paragon, you don't get to do anything cool. Why are you the worst of my boys? I hate this. Anyway. All right, go ahead and do your reaction to shoot him.
Great. So that's just 1d20 plus grit, which I think is 3 at this point.
2.
2? Okay, so 1d20 plus 2.
That is a miss.
7. All right, you got it.
So 1, 2, and then after that, it's out of the difficult terrain zone. However, well, I guess it also will have moved. You don't have. Wait, no. Vanguard is close combat weapons only, so that means you don't get to do the Overwatch when it moves into your zone. Okay, because it didn't start in your zone.
Correct.
All right, it moved over to here, and does not have the range to hit you though. Come on, I want to use my cool axe. All right, well, I'm gonna go and do the shots again.
Beep.
So Middle Management Blues and New Business Train again. I'm gonna go and do those two attacks.
It has a difficulty against me, by the way.
Okay. That's gonna be a super miss on. Super miss on Middle Management Blues. However, does a 10 hit you?
Is that for regular evasion?
Regular evasion, yes.
Yeah, my evasion's 9, and that was with the difficulty.
Okay. That was with the difficulty. Yup, you can see that it rolled a 13, and then got a minus 5. All right, so you
it
take
had a
2
plus
damage.
2. Okay.
You have your Guardian next to you, though. Doesn't that mean you have resistance damage? Or does the Guardian have... No, the Guardian drone has resistance damage, right?
The Guardian has it just gives any attacks against me or adjacent allied characters receive +1 difficulty.
Okay. You took 2 damage, though. It's not a big deal.
Is it armor piercing?
Oh, no, it's not. You've got a point of armor?
Okay, I took 1. Yeah?
The Hydra has a point of armor? Fuck off!
1. Hold that shit. I'm sorry.
All right, well,
I found the best one. Sorry.
Doesn't damage apply to
I'm
overshield
for it.
before armor? Or am I mistaken there?
No, overshield does take armor into account. It's even though it's how it was worded, it doesn't make sense. Overshield does take armor into account first.
Damage is dealt to overshield first, then HP. So
Yeah.
I would assume. Okay.
Well, like armor applies to both to HP as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about like it not
It just
applying
says
armor
that
first.
your overshield hits. There's nothing that hits your HP before. Yeah.
Before armor,
your
yeah.
regular HP. Yeah.
Can't benefit from healing, but otherwise benefits normally from anything.
You
Okay.
can
That's
think
weird. It
of
just
as,
seems weird
like,
mechanically.
Temporary HP,
It's
I
just
guess?
pretend HP, and they just don't want to
Yeah.
make you like have to split up your damage calculation. So it's like, okay, the first 3 doesn't get resistance, and then the next 3 does
Yeah.
get resistance.
I guess from
They
a
were
math
just like,
standpoint, it
fuck
makes
that,
sense.
just make it all the same. Exactly. Yeah, it would be a huge pain in the ass for like even
Mm-hmm.
this is a pretty crunchy game. That's a level of crunch no one wants to get into.
It just seems like
Yep,
flavor-wise, it wouldn't make a lot of sense for armor to benefit a shield. on
Yeah,
top of
for
it, but
sure,
yeah.
for sure. I think it's
Yep,
a game
it-
consideration.
It's definitely a game conceit. Don't worry about it. All right, so I
that
also
guy's
just moved
turn
into the
done?
cold zone, so it actually takes one more damage. Did
His turn's
move.
done, so I'm boosting.
His turn is done, so it's now your turn.
I
Do
get
the
the boost
thing.
up to him and say hi, and he has to make a whole save.
Oh,
Sure
I had
does.
to.
Okay.
I started my turn in the cold zone, so I take damage, right?
You did, yes, you do, but you did move,
Okay.
so you're fine.
Okay,
For the
but I
other
still
part
take the
of it.
damage, right? So yeah, so I
Yeah,
just
only
take
two.
Yeah, just
One
the
in your
one
so
case.
from
one.
your armor.
Yeah. Got it.
That was a 6 to do the hull save, which fails. So
He's prone.
gotcha. Also, he took 1 damage from the burn as well. I did not actually have him do the engineering check to possibly clear that, so he failed to clear the burn, so that's fun. All right, prone, continue on.
Oh, that was the reaction. That wasn't my turn.
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
pulled in the zip line that I had, and he got hit.
Okay. I don't have any more turn to do though,
Continue
so
to do the
y'all's
move.
go.
Would you like to take
yeah.
your full turn?
Get
Should
'em.
I? Okay. Gotta think
Yeah,
about
you've been stuck in the
this.
back. Go hog, boss, baby. Light them up.
Let me think about how to math this out correctly. Do the most damage. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do it like this.
Do warn you that the Paragon is like about to die. I think even your minimum damage if you hit, which is going to be very likely, is going to kill it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna do this. I will ram him.
Okay.
He is. I don't get any accuracy or bonus to this. So it's none.
You do because it's prone.
Oh well.
A 6 wouldn't actually let you hit there, unfortunately. So that is a miss on the ram.
He slipped and fell. That makes me sad.
Yes.
If you do manage to bonk him into the other zone, I do get a free shot.
That's
if you
involuntary
don't-
movement. It doesn't count.
No, it doesn't care. Assassin drone doesn't care. It's just if you start movement or enter the area targeted by the drone. So it requires you to start the movement. But yeah, if you get bonked into another one, you just get shot.
Well, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to kill him. So I'm attacking with a
That's
shotgun.
fair.
He is. I get 3 accuracy on this, so he's probably super toast.
The hostile character has to be the one to choose to start the movement to have the trigger happen.
Wow, with 3 accuracy, that's still a shitty roll.
Yeah, I guess I just don't see that anywhere on the assassin drone stuff.
It's on the area denial specifically reaction of hostile character starts movement in or enters the area.
Or
assassin
enters
drone.
the area targeted. Yeah, that doesn't read as they have to move. It just they have to enter the area.
Oh, this 12 hit him.
Oh, actually, the way it is written in the way that you're saying that does. It's either they choose to move or they're forced into it. That actually both counts, huh?
Yeah, but if they're from inside of it to inside of it, I don't think that sets it off for what it's worth.
No, they would be starting movement inside of it, so that would count.
Okay, I'll allow it.
So, does a 12 hit? And then does a 7
Oh, a 12 actually does not hit.
explode?
That makes me very sad.
A 12 is unfortunately a whiff.
Okay, well, I end my turn then.
It happens.
Oh, wait, I gotta move or I get frozen or something, don't I? I can jump over this guy, right?
Yeah.
And how does that count? This is just standard movement, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be like that because it's. pretty low
However,
prone.
I will warn you: being prone does not prevent Overwatch from happening.
That's true.
Would you like to make the hull saved or be immobilized, or possibly trigger an Overwatch?
Actually, you know what? Since I attacked him twice, I can just skirmish to the other side anyways. Free actions, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, there you go.
And then I will go 1, 2, 1 more right here as a standard move.
Okay, so that is moving away from it after you were engaged, though. It is in the hex of right here, like
Oh,
visibly where you
sorry.
can see
So
the
I was here
hex,
to
yeah.
begin with. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's fair. Right here is fair.
Okay, that's from your skirmish?
Yes.
You're just
One-
gonna.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. I gotta think about this. The ram doesn't count as a skirmish, so you're right. So yeah, I do have to move away from him. So yeah, make him do his reaction.
All right. Thank goodness, because I've been wanting to swing this axe once for ages. It has an extremely dangerous axe here. Whoa, I missed. I'm pretty sure.
Also, I forgot to give my shovel for self 3 for the boosting I did last turn. Oops.
Oh no.
I do believe I missed though, right? Because your evasion is like 12, right?
It is 10. Exactly that.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my. Okay, thank you.
Oh.
All right, so you take 6 armor piercing energy damage.
Okay.
As while it's on the ground, it kind of unnaturally does a twist, and cleaves into your mech's legs basically with a heated energy axe. Well, the axe itself isn't energy, but it has a heated edge that gets in there
What a
as
jerk.
the rival Grand Blade. All right, well,
I think I.
y'all can
Newbie-
continue to do stuff though.
Yeah, newbie should be available though.
It's me and Newbie.
Non-refundable hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah.
Newbie stepped
Forgot
away,
to take
however.
off. All right, yeah. So I guess
Alright,
he will be
my
after.
turn's real quick then.
All right,
I'll
you do
just
your
take it.
thing. I'll do my thing, and then
It's really gross that you can punch the Paragon from where you are.
Yeah, I need to heal though. Is the problem?
Are you gonna stabilize to?
I'm just gonna
Also-
stabilize and then clear heat.
Do you want to also restore up to max health? Because you can do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
with stabilize.
I'm
yeah,
doing both. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's my turn.
because the clearing heat happens always, no matter what. So
Well, actually, you have to choose.
the clearing heat is the one that
Is
does
the
not require
guaranteed,
you to heal.
And then you
yeah.
choose something else. Yeah. So it's like
Um,
clear heat and reload, clear heat and something else usually.
Oh, this might be wrong then on the quick reference sheet. Choose one of the following. Cool your mech clearing all heat, or mark a repair and restore all health. And additionally, you can reload weapons, clear burn, clear condition, or clear an adjacent allies condition. So I guess I can either clear heat or restore health, and then I
Yeah.
can reload.
Yeah, if that's not an
Oh, yeah,
updated
that is
version.
So
yeah.
in that case, I'll keep my 5, and I'll reload my RPG,
Okay, well, fair enough.
and we'll do that.
I'm back, and it looks like Kuvo is in a funny situation.
So that is my whole turn.
Kuva rolled some bad, unfortunately bad 2-hit rolls and missed both swings, and then got kneecapped by an axe.
All right, it is your turn, newbie.
Unless
if you
would
don't
like
have an
me to go
idea
first
for a thing
while
to
you
do,
think.
I can proceed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I
Go for
did
it.
you
Logan.
wait? Hold up. No, never mind. Because
You
my
weren't
turn
here
is
when
probably
the turn rolled over, so you didn't
yeah.
take the dot
My-
You just
off.
didn't clear your thing. Yeah.
My thing will probably also be a stabilize since I'm already at 1 heat stress.
All right, so for my turn,
You're also exposed.
I'm also exposed, and I want to not be exposed.
So you can clear your heat and then clear expose. Yeah.
quick check.
Yeah, that makes
I want to scan the servers and just spend an action worth of, hey, give me some useful secret information about. Elaborate on that spine chill. I want to know more.
All right, so what you are going to go ahead and read off of that from the response is you've made a realization. I don't know if I actually made this clear last session. I don't believe I did. But you know how paracausally this NHP is apparently able to affect this entire zone in space? You are functionally inside of a meta vault right now. It's not a true or full one because they're even weirder normally. This one is like a mild, like barely extant one because it hasn't fully broken free yet. So a metavault is a place where blank space and real space basically overlap, is the idea. And thus is very weird spatially. Reality doesn't have the exact same rules in here, that kind of thing. You are reading that off of the sensor array there. The reason why Casitas gets mad when you do that is because he basically tore out one of its, brain lobes, pretty much, and you deleted a part of its, its subjective reality.
Well,
It's pretty nasty, yeah.
gonna throw another
Are you gonna
chunk
throw another-
at the
I'm
salamander.
gonna throw another server at the salamander.
Yeah, all right, well,
Transmit
that makes a lot
image
sense.
of somebody opening a cabinet and having a cascade of server racks fall out of it onto them. Just, oh no.
Okay, well, yep. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let it do its thing again. The salamander has a +1 to agility. That's entirely because it's a tier 2 mech. That is also a success, so it's just going to go ahead and not take any damage from that. However, you do know that this is doing like full, actual, for real damage to Casitas when you do this. And I will go ahead and mark that stuff down myself. Up to a cap, for what it's worth. I'll just tell you here and now. There is not... You should not... You're not going to be encouraged to
There's going to be
slow
no reason
roll
to
this
like
encounter.
sandbag and make sure we dismantle all of the servers.
Correct, yes.
Okay, newbie. Do you want to do your stabilizing stuff?
Everybody step back. I'm gonna stabilize.
Don't worry, so did everyone. It's the stabilized turn for sure.
All right,
Step
remove that
into the
heat.
fridge.
Now, do I remove both status effects, or can I just choose one status effect?
You can choose one condition. Wait, no. Specifically, you can, because if you clear heat, you also clear the exposed condition. And then you can clear one status effect.
Oh, so you actually do get both, yeah.
Yeah,
Dope.
specifically with how it's worded there, that will definitely
All
work
right.
for you.
Where can I move forward to where I don't immediately get smacked in the face by a drone?
They're all hovering in the air too high. You're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
I had my turn to shepherd them up, so everyone can just move.
I will look at the dome respectfully. I will look at the heat bubble.
You are looking respectfully.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
I am on the border of the bubble here.
Okay. All right. So that's
For what it's worth, newbie, that's the good bubble. That's my bubble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the good bubble. This is the bad bubble.
No, they're both good bubbles.
Oh, this is the
yellow
bad.
is the only bad
Okay.
thing. Yeah, all the orange, that's Tuesday, baby.
All right, Orange
point out
Tuesday.
here
Got
something
it.
I didn't realize. I'm gonna let Ty do this. The salamander did move into that bubble.
Oh, okay. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until Nuba just brought it up. So go ahead and do your reaction here. That is a miss.
What?
Unbelievably, you might be aware
A full
that.
misses? What?
Yeah. All right. So I think that's another round. These rounds are going fast. I like it. Let's keep it up. You're going to be getting another one of those in a second here as the Paragon's going to get up and then... It's actually in a really bad position. If it does anything, it's going to get hit by pushing up daisies. But, well, it's also going to take 1 damage from being in the cold zone. It did move into here, so it's not about to freeze. You know what? Fortune favors the bold. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and try to enter combo with pushing up daisies. This does trigger a reaction out of Kubo.
You're just forcing me to use my
And
reaction
out of
when I
the
wanted to use
assassin.
it on the salamander. So
Yes.
let's
Yeah, and
Ty,
And that does hit.
Ty, you roll first.
Yes. So that's 3 damage, I believe.
And that's actually good enough. You like as it tries to approach pushing up daisies, a couple of bullets just pierce right through it, and it's actually worth noting because these are mech-sized bullets. These are fucking chunky, boom, boom, boom every time. And like, after like a couple of like chunks of armor like peel off from it, the metal on that makes up that Paragon just melts onto pushing up Daisy Daisy's kind of harmlessly. Because you're tough enough to withstand a little bit of molten metal. It's fine.
Yay.
All right, it's y'all's turn.
I don't have to use my reaction yet. Someone
Yeah,
else
and
go.
it's y'all's turn, so.
I think my Tempests aren't really going to do a lot, so if y'all want to do combat stuff, I was actually just going to make one of my Tempests go back and then shoot at servers.
Throw more server racks at it.
Yeah, I could
That was my
finish
plan.
building data jail here.
Put it in a data jail.
Yeah, I support Loon's data jail.
Alright, so let's just kind of barrage in place to toss 2 of these down onto the heap.
Once you've done this, you have reached the cap of like bonus for having done this, just so you're aware.
Great.
Alright.
Yeah. I will consider this to be 2 saves, however, that I'm gonna have to do. That is wow. You know what? This fucking salamander can dance around all day, at least, and can
It
avoid
fears
getting
no
crushed by
server.
servers, yeah. It does not fear algae rhythm in the slightest. That's right. I'm bringing it back, baby. Space
I
Jam
hate
2.
this. No, shut up. Fuck
We
off.
can't talk about Space Jam 2.
It's wild how this adventure right here, this entire sequence, it has the exact same plot as Space Jam 2.
Oh no.
Pass me the ball.
I'm
I'm going to do a
Space
step back
Jam.
shot, and it's going to crash the program. No, I'll do it, says Bugs Bunny. I'll
This
be
is the
deleted
NHP that went
forever.
insane.
All right, Salamander's gonna go then.
And
Yeah,
I'll
HP's all
actually
Space
drop
Jam.
down to the ground since I do
Yeah.
continue moving about, doing as I do.
Is this where we have the
Yeah.
non-refundable deposit rap scene, or?
So I didn't keep track of the heating that the Salamander was doing to itself, and it's going to go ahead and maintain this field right here, which is also going to cause an additional 2 on itself. That doesn't bring it to 2, that brings it to 8. The Salamander has incredible heat capacity, as you can see here.
Interesting.
And
Mech named
It
after
is-
a burning lizard is able to do that. Surprise.
oh god. Well, I've been functioning as, enemies don't know your systems kind of thing, so I'm going to move forward. That's going to trigger 2 Overwatch reactions, one from Ty, and then also the Overwatch from Kubo. So that is a hit. Yes, that's a hit.
Okay, 3 kinetic.
Full chunk. Boom, boom, boom.
Dropping servers 2 and 3 were accompanied by detailing the full body copper system.
hmm
Your state of being produces an unreasonable volume of heat.
Let's get in the other shotgun then. It's inaccurate, but he's within 3, so it's a wash.
Yeah, that hits.
Is that 8 damage?
That's 8
Yep.
damage, yeah. That's the cannibal. That is the big boy shot.
That's the heavy shot.
Yeah.
That's the other shot from it because I remember I fired one last session as well, so it's empty now. Which I
Go
just
and roll
reloaded.
1d6. All right, so it's impaired. Yep.
It gets knocked back 2 into a wall.
Which
Kind
it
of-
basically doesn't move from where it is, but it does get hit a wall at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll the additional damage and or whatever else this does. You do so many things involving knockback and
It
rams
just
and
takes
stuff
4 on
that
this one.
okay, only 4. Oh no.
Yeah, this is the slam mech trait.
Mhm.
It's also wait. Yeah, it actually had to roll the whole save for that one.
Yep. Well, it's not very good at hull saves, so yeah, that's a failure.
So yeah,
All right, so
it
it did
took
take
that
that.
damage and now it's impaired.
Yep. And it does get to continue its turn now, though, right?
Yes.
All right, so it does still have 1 movement left where it's going to move forward, and it's going to get 2 people in a template, thankfully. Now, one of them might have some things dealing with being attacked by templates, but it's fine. It's fine.
That's
This is
usually
going to
me.
hit both of you.
You
All
have
right, that
resistance.
is going to hit. That is going to hit both of you. Okay. So pushing up daisies takes 2 burn. Sorry, pushing up daisies takes 3 burn. Non-refundable deposit takes 2 burn. Now this does
Bullshit.
stack on top of other burn. Remember how that's how it works. So this brings you up to 3, I believe. No, wait, you cleared burn from your. That's right, you cleared all your burn.
Also,
from,
is this an
stabilize. This is. That's why it's 2, because it did 3 to Kuvo. Remember, we round up.
Mm.
So you're on fire. Wait, hold on. Instances of resistance don't stack on themselves. Never mind. It's only 2 still. All right, well, that's my turn. Y'all can just go ahead and tear this dude apart. Guess what? It has 3 HP. The moment that someone hits it, which is easy to do, we're going up to the final zone.
Ty's drone do HP if someone moves him? Is that how that
Wait,
works?
what?
Doesn't Ty's
what's
drone
that?
attack when it moves? Something like that.
That's already happened.
Oh,
I believe,
can't do
right?
it again.
Yeah, I already did it once. Yeah, we ruled it as once per round as a reaction of the drone. Yeah.
No. It can do it. You can do that as many times per round as you want. It's once per
Or
turn.
per turn. Sorry, per
Yeah.
turn I meant. Yeah.
So if someone moves it on your on another person's turn, you'll be able to do it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My only move I was gonna do is I can refresh everyone's overshield except for Loon, who's a little too far away.
Yeah, that's fine
If
because
we
I still
want
got
that.
some left.
Yeah, Loon's already got 2 still.
Okay.
I could always use more overshield.
Yeah, let me make sure I have a proper line here. 1, 2. Oh, I might not be able to get that drone. Oh, I might not be able to get Boix. I might need to move first and then do it. I don't need to move it. That.
You'll be starting your turn in the ice, by the way, so it'll take 1 damage.
That's fine. Out of the way of us. Oh, gas drone, please. No, the gas drone.
You having trouble getting it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I think we ruled that it can be like basically on top of newbie or next to newbie, more or less.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
fine.
It's a drone. That's completely fine. Yeah. They're tiny. It's fine. I don't personally care if the game otherwise considers them to be half-size allies where they technically can't. I think they should be able to, so it's fine.
Dog should be able to vote. That's right. Okay.
It's true. They should.
All right, then I'm gonna draw a line from me to Boix to the drone to the other drone to the other drone to newbie to the other drone to down instead of not at all. The other drone to Kuvo. Yeah, not to the other assassin drone either. That's fine. I
Unfortunate.
made that mistake. Yeah, that was my mistake. I moved it too far.
Wow, 4 HP.
4 HP for everybody. Cap off your overshields, kids.
Yep.
However much you have, probably 4 more if you've taken damage.
So that means that actually you took 1 damage to your overshield and then gave yourself back 4 anyway. So you functionally took no damage.
Yeah. That puts me
Good
at
stuff.
14. Yeah, so that's my quick action.
So I'm just saying,
Gross.
I can guarantee.
I just realized something.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say I can guarantee a kill on this dude during my
There we
turn. So
go.
if everybody else wants to go first and like take their stabilize or reloads or whatever you need to do it this turn so we can start a fresh round when we move up.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I
go
was gonna-
last is what I'm saying,
I'm
and
okay
kill
with
this
that.
guy. So don't actually attack him.
Just don't attack him. Okay.
If you go last, you'll be pushed up and the turn will continue to go. I would go 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is we should probably have me finish this guy off, and then everyone just keeps rocking their turns.
It would be better for you for like being able to react to what they're doing if you do it in the middle of a turn, not
Are you
at
sure?
the end.
No, I'm saying like at the end of the round, like I kill him as the last turn in the round, and a new round
And
starts.
you'd be pushed up, and then there would be 3
One of them would
turns
get a
of the
turn.
enemies. All 3
If
of them
there's
would get
3 enemies
turns.
up
Yeah,
there.
the whole
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
floor would join initiative immediately.
Yes. Remember,
Wouldn't
that's how it
only
is.
one turn happen of that?
No, because it's the
You
end
will
of
have
the,
killed them
like,
at the end of
you,
at your
you don't
turn,
kill
but the
them
round's not
and
done
then
yet.
a new round. Yeah, the
Yeah.
round ends after we would move floors. So like, if we move up, they all instantly get to go again.
Yes. It would
I'm
be
killing
better
them
for you
near
to
the
do it
top of the
in the middle of the
round.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, pop that now so that we move up and it's still the middle of your turn and you could start applying pressure to other things.
Well,
Okay.
it's still Ty's turn. Ty only used
Yeah.
one quick action.
Yeah. So I still have to.
Right,
If we
Ty,
wanna,
Act 2.
thank you. Sorry, I know I only gave everyone 4 HP. That's baby part of turn. Now for adult part of turn. I'm gonna go ahead then and fire gas nexus.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
And
a smart weapon. Oh, and it's a crit. It's
That
a
is a
crit
crit.
off my nexus. Bro, this is a great time for me because this means I get to use. Where is it at? Centimane. Because Centimane at tier 3, this replaces 10,000 teeth. So I already get when you. Well, that's only if it's a lock on. So, title suppression. Once per round, when you perform a critical hit with a nexus, your target must succeed on a system save, or you may choose an additional effect for your attack that lasts until the end of their next turn. So,
all right, that's really cool. It does die from the damage.
no.
Sorry. You only killed it really
No.
good.
Dang, I was gonna get to do all sorts of different shit.
It only has 3 life left and no armor. I'm sorry. It just dies
It's
from the damage
fine.
alone.
It was you were gonna either be impaired and slowed, only have line of sight to adjacent squares, be shredded, and any adjacent characters of my choice also had to make a system save or like multi-shred happens, or they take 1 burn each time they take an action or reaction. You know, just for future reference if it happens
It's
again.
really cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I am sorry
It's
that this has
fine.
happened to you.
It's fine.
Huh?
Okay, so now we get moved up, right?
Spin the wheel.
Yep. All right. So middle management blues gets put up over here. Actually, like as far as possible over to the right. Doesn't matter. Middle management blues. You have movement for days.
Yeah.
One
Also,
for.
this is optimal for me because I have not moved yet, so I will be able to scooch after we move.
Yep. All right. So Gastron would be placed like right here. Tempest would also be placed. Be something like this, which isn't that bad. All right, so now follow pause gets also placed up here. Pushing up daisy gets placed like right here, not literally right next to it. Small claims will be placed in the
Put me right
center
next to
fire
him.
zone.
Please put me right next to him.
That's not a good thing for you, trust me.
Sure.
Yes. All right, and now feel free to
Final
move.
four.
Yeah, also, since it's still my turn, can I get Assassin Drone field set? Since that's just kind of been a free
Sure,
action I
yeah.
do. All right, rad. Yeah, I mean, just one kind of centered on the cactus, but above the floor, obviously. Or the phantom, sorry, they're all cactus, right? Yep, like that. And then another one on the tyrant.
Sounds like a plan. All right,
And, like,
so by the
down
way,
closer towards us a little bit. So just like pulled down into the right, and then I'm gonna scooch forward. Yeah.
with this one right here,
Okay.
you want pulled down a little bit into the right, you said?
No, the other one, the tyrant,
Okay.
just a little bit. So if it approaches us, it has more to go through. Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Okay, yeah, just so you're aware in here, once you've entered the water, because it's weird upside, you've entered above water, is what it is, and you can kind of move in here without caring about it being like, vertical distance. All of a sudden, it's something like, the 2D map again.
Okay. So if we have EVA, we're just good to go.
Not even that. You can just do it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you don't even have to fall at this point, is what I'm getting at.
The map is now flat. We're walking
Yes.
on the wall again.
Yeah. Think about it like that. That's a good way to put it.
Makes sense. All right. So that was the end of my turn.
It was a pretty good turn. All right, now it's my turn. Let me go and kill on my end these two, so I don't have to worry about them being here. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and read up what these do a little bit real quick. All right. Ooh, spicy. All right, within line of sight and sensor range of. Okay, yes, please. Actually, everyone over here is without not in line of sight, and being invisible, you're technically not. You are in line of sight as invisible, but not really functionally. All right, I'm gonna go and do it on new business strain then. Now this is a +0 tech attack, so it's not particularly likely to hit. But I rolled a 20, so
this is against what? My E defense?
This is against E defense, yes.
Okay, yeah, I only got 13 there.
For what it's worth, I should put the Guardian next to you because it was next to you from begin with. There should have been a difficulty attached to this.
What?
So.
Yeah, what kind of attack is it? Yeah, go ahead. I only have 13, so it hit regardless.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I should have
Not
done
a
it
crit.
anyway. So
Yeah, not a crit, but it is a hit.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the thing is, you still get to act here. Do a systems save.
Okay.
This does not immediately work just from having done the attack.
Okay. Systems. Okay, I get +3 on that.
Oof.
Wow.
Rough. Wow.
1 + 3, baby. Hold that shit. I got a 4. Jesus.
That was I rolled a natural 20 into you rolling a natural 1. Good stuff. All right.
No, my pants.
Oh no.
Oh,
All right, so
now
you've been
my
infected
butt's
with
hanging
a
out.
you have been infected with a catalyzing virus. While affected by this virus, you cannot first off, you take 4 energy damage. When you have been affected by this virus, you cannot clear any heat by any means except for overheating. This effect lasts until the end of the scene, until the spite is destroyed, or until the affected character moves adjacent to the
How
spite.
much damage was it? 4?
Yes, 4.
Okay,
This
so 3 after armor.
this is still affected by your armor. Yeah. As weird as that is, given that it's a tech viral attack, it still works. All right. So while you're affected by this, the way to clear it, like I said, is to either kill the spite or move next to it. The spite is immobilized. It cannot move. It's stuck where it is. Okay. Gonna keep them mark that down real quick. But yeah, you currently are incapable of clearing heat even if you stabilize.
Okay.
And if you happen to be hit with this again, you will take double damage from the energy attack damage from it. However, it's actually pretty hard to hit with this regardless, so it happens. All right, so I'm also going to go ahead and
I'll hold that first one for sure. Yeah.
All right, and then the next thing is going to go ahead and roll the D100 first to possibly hit small claims. All right, that's a failure, so it doesn't matter. It was about to seize you as an SEIZE.
Well,
All right, well,
as a
that's my turn
reaction
now.
to being missed, I will reflexively move over here.
Okay.
So I got 2 questions. Where's the zone we need to be in the reach the goal? Is it just that
Just
green-
above. It's
any of those non-water
above
spaces?
this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like above this. Technically, the water also counts, so long as it's
And we can just fly through that. That's not a wall.
correct.
Okay.
Okay, so should we just blitz this? Because I'm pretty sure the 3 small mechs can get there pretty quickly.
It is
Which are the
longer
3
than it
small mechs?
seems, but it can
Yeah,
definitely
that
get
is like
middle's
20
management plays up
movement.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will have to happen next round.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I can get there this round. Should I do that?
I mean, I think if you
It
can
gets
do
you
it
closer
while
to the
still
2
making
enemies too.
attacks-
It's not like, yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah, if you can do it while doing attacks, I don't see a downside, frankly.
Yeah, in general, everyone should be trying to move toward the goal line, and we'll see how
Yeah.
it works out.
I would say like don't overextend to the point of getting killed, but do start heading that way. Do you want to go, Kuvo?
Oh, I guess I could. This fancy
Oh,
guy in
I was
front of me-
muted. Hello. If the small mechs are going to make a run for it while also still attacking, then I'm going to walk up to the Phantom and yell 1v1 me.
Go for it.
Newbie, did you give yourself the 4 overshield, by the way?
Yes, that's what I'm using the blue bar for. Keep track of overshield
Oh.
versus
You can use
HP.
y'all can use the blue bar for whatever you want, just so you
How
know.
do I touch the blue bar?
Hit the little gear on your character when it comes up, and there's your bars.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can set the
leave
bar
this
to your
blank
max.
for
Yeah.
none. All right, sick.
By default, what I use the blue bars for usually is that's where I just
How
leave the
do-
armor of my NPCs on the max. and all
How do I
that.
get it to display?
You have to put a minimum or a maximum on there as well,
Yeah, I put 4 out of 4.
and then save settings. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Because then you
You
deleted
also
everything
accidentally
else.
deleted all your HP. Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that.
You were at
Oh.
you were still at max because you just took down to
Overshielded. Yeah.
All right. So anyway,
You should be at
10
10
because we
and
have
1
10
out of
now.
4.
Correct. There it is.
is this in melee? Is this 1v1ing the?
That's
No.
1v1ing. Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna walk up, and I'll barrage. Actually, hold that thought.
Wait, why did it get rid of my HP again? I just put it back in.
Hmm.
Why does it keep doing this? That's so fucking weird. Every time I adjust my bar, it just gets rid of that.
Oh, right. Okay. Actually, I can fix this.
Oh, also, I don't have a heat bar anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fixing it. Don't worry about it. I've got it.
Like for instance, I'm using the blue bar to keep track of my Blade Master dice, so I know how
Yeah,
many
because
I
like
have.
the green and red bars are both also synced to your character sheet right now.
Yeah, that's
something,
why I'm
so-
fixing it at the moment. So you can go ahead and do your stuff, newbie.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I can do with a quick action, or if I should just barrage. And I don't see anything else. Ooh, this isn't the core bonus I have anymore.
There you go. Now I think you're right. You're all set now.
I'll have to fix that at some point. Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do with a quick action. At least something I would want to spend on this.
You can barrage instead.
Yeah, which I think is what we're gonna go with here. The old 1-2. Woof.
That is a supreme miss, correct?
But max damage though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it completely whiffed. That is a hit, however.
But max damage though. No, it's not actually max damage. Anyway, he's super marked. This is to the death.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I should have attacked him and scanned him. Oh well.
That's fine. It's going to be
Such as-
going now.
Yeah, such
I'm
as life.
sure these units will demonstrate all of their cool moves
Oh,
on
wait,
the many
hold up.
turns we're going to let them take.
1d20. Burn is gone. You'll see it.
Okay, so here's going to be a thing. It's going to activate a protocol in the form of the phase generator, and it's going to phase out.
Is that good?
So while this system is active, the Phantom reduces all damage from any source to 0. While the system is active, the Phantom cannot take any actions except moving or boosting, but it can ignore obstructions, engagement, reactions, cannot be rammed or grappled, and any grapples on it immediately end, and it may pass through enemy mechs and solid obstacles if they were not there, though it can't end its movement there. Phantom may end this effect as a protocol. The system is disabled until the end of its turn if the Phantom overheats, immediately ending its effect. Remember, it reduces all damage to 0, not heat. Immediately ending its effect, and it returns to physical reality. If it returns to physical reality while inside another object, it takes 5 arm-piercing kinetic damage and returns to the nearest free space instead.
So this
However-
is why. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is now fully just. It's intangible. You don't get to actually do anything to it at this point.
Tangible.
So, gonna go ahead and just do that, and it's
Nothing
going to
physical.
move. What's up?
Nothing physical.
Nothing physical can do damage to it, right? Yes. You can still overheat it and whatnot. It's going to go ahead and move here and boost to get over to up here. And that's its turn.
This is why I hate playing against the spirit.
Yeah. You are incapable. It takes no damage from any given reaction, so even the shot, unfortunately, would do nothing. All right, so it's y'all's turn again.
So how does it leave phasing, by the way?
It chooses to enter like reality again on its turn, or you overheat it, in which case it gets forced into reality again.
I just mean, is it a like a quick action, a protocol?
Protocol.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who else?
I can go. One second. That. Hello. This top part is the actual part of the robot, right?
Yeah, this is a size 1 max, so it's just right in the center of its hexes there.
All right, I'll boost and hello.
It has no weapons, so it can't overwatch either. So
Okay.
it is a fully tech-based robot.
And then I will attack it with a skirmish.
Makes sense?
Pretty sure that first one missed.
The first one is a hit, actually. They're both hits.
I rolled a
Evade
1 on
6. Yeah, evade 6.
Okay. Well, in that case, 9. And I'm not gonna knock it back, but I do want a hull save to see if it gets knocked prone.
Sure, yeah. I'll say we're knocked prone. This is just a raw d20. It is knocked prone.
Okay.
Because it's
Oh, go ahead.
prone specifically calls out you can get up from prone while immobilized. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
all right.
pretty sure.
Yeah, it does. I know that for a fact. So you can go ahead and keep going.
So I get +1 accuracy against it, right? Because prone, or is that difficulty? I think it's accuracy.
It's 1 plus
you
1
get
accuracy
+1
to hit a prone
accuracy.
target. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to then, as a free action, use one of my Blade Master dice since I hit with a melee weapon to attempt to grapple it.
Sure.
How do I? Is it 1d6 KH1 or something like that? I think. I don't know how it's formatted. I'll just do this.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
And then accuracy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is grapple.
Sounds like it's good. Don't worry about it. It is grappled. All right.
All right.
My turn again? You gotta let me have my turn. All right. Finally, the tyrant gets to go. This is an elite tyrant, too. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and utilize its quick tech move of perish. It's going to be targeting middle management blues with this.
Yeah, a little
The
probably.
quick tech with a +4.
Oh, a 1 though.
21 targeting your E defense.
I have a 7.
Yeah. All right, you take 3 heat and 3 armor piercing energy damage as your mech's like reactor just begins to violently overheat, much more so than most. All right. You go up to 6. Yeah, you go up to 6 and then you clear out into that. Give me a stress check.
What's the stress again? Just a 1d6? Yeah.
That's a 1d6.
A d6
Oh, no.
for each stress that you have.
Yes, but this
Yeah,
is the
it's
first
0
one
right
for
now,
yeah. So mech suffers. Well, no, you have got plenty of remaining stress. It's just you're exposed until the condition is cleared. It's the same as having rolled a 2 to 4 when you have this is your first one.
Okay.
Perish.
All right, and then my stress goes up, right? Because now I went
Correct.
over
You're
1?
now at 1 stress.
Okay, cool.
All right, and it's going to go ahead and do. Ooh. All right. I'm going to target. And burst 4 of its location. Yes.
Oh, I forgot.
Ooh, that's wonderful. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use. I keep on saying go ahead and. I apologize. I can use betray against a non-refundable deposit. Is a quick tech targeting your E defense that is also a hit and a crit.
Hey,
No,
Doc, is there any
actually,
way I
I'm
can,
really smart.
modify the HP on my drones, by the way, because some of my assassin drones are supposed to have 21 with overshield. And I
Yeah,
can't
you
change
should be able to
that.
do that.
It
Can't?
will not let me. Yeah. The circle pops up, but it won't let me do anything about it. And in the gear, it only shows me bar 2, which is blue.
Can be edited and controlled by Ty Tuesday. Weird. I don't know why you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
I'll figure that out another time. I added it on
We can figure it out
regardless.
later.
Finish
Yeah.
resolving
no big
this
deal. We'll
action.
figure it out later. Yeah.
Okay, so non-vulnerable deposit takes 3 heat. And this is the grossest and nastiest part.
Ma'am.
Your E defense gets placed onto small claims and pushing up daisies until the
Man.
end of the next turn. So until the end of basically the next round, actually.
And
is
this
what that actually implies.
isn't a burst attack, so
No, it's not an attack at all. You just take some heat. Well, it is an attack, but it's not that the attack is a template.
Well,
is the thing. The
no,
burst
no.
happens afterwards.
that's what I'm saying. The attack isn't a
Yeah, it was
burst because I
attack
would have
attacks to
resistance
you.
to the heat if it was a burst.
And
Correct.
then the secondary
However,
effect is going at
I'm
it.
really excited. What's your E defense?
6.
Small claims. Congratulations on your 6 E defense.
Makes sense.
All right, that is the tyrant's turn. Well, that's one of the
Alright,
tyrant's 2 turns. It's an elite.
They don't seem intent on moving, these bots, so we probably just want to get in their shit then.
I did decide to make the 2 final, guard bots be very immobile robots. Yeah.
Go break their legs.
Feel free to
This
push them around in there.
Get them.
Moving 4 up to here, and I'm stabilizing. We give myself full HP and take a repair for that, so
Fair enough. And you'll clear your burn.
yeah, clear the burns, the other one. Because it doesn't matter next turn, I'm just gonna ride past them and be sad. Anyway, that's my turn.
All right, well, the tyrant's going to get its second action. Good news is, Ty, is that you're actually out of its line of sight because of this cover here. So it can't raise your heat, despite you having the current status effect from the spite.
I moved out of
But
line
it's the
of sight.
tyrant.
I'm gonna be over
Yeah.
here.
Good idea, actually. Yeah, I can't target you now. However, I can try to target small claims. I've failed 3 50-50s in a row. Will I fail a 4th? I will fail a 4th. God damn it, I was using a full attack there, so I actually don't get to do anything on this turn.
Got him.
All right.
So we're just going to the goal, right? Like there's no other reason not to.
At this point, it's up to you, but yeah, it is very much encouraged to get to the goal at this point.
Yeah, we might as well just blitz it, because, I mean, 3 of us can get there in a turn pretty easily, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even sure who's left for this turn. Just Loon.
No, that's the end of the round. I was refreshing.
Yeah, the round's done.
We will, in fact,
okay.
not get more experience or money or loot for killing all the mobs left on this map.
Yeah,
Correct.
there's, like,
You
no
can
reason to kill these
extremely
guys.
ignore them. Yeah. I did make it so that if especially this is a dangerous last room, but you can also ignore them. So go for it.
Yeah, like I
Oh
only
wait,
grappled
an attack
the guy
missed
to
me, so I can
annoy it.
reflexively move too. Hello.
Correct.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
closer. Now I could.
Yeah, if y'all wanted to move up there, my only plan was going to be moving Tempest drones on top of the Tyrant to try and knock it further back so it couldn't get at us. But if y'all are
Alright.
just scooting in,
I'd like
they just scoot
to
in.
take the top of the round. I will move in, and then I will full tech to lock on to the Phantom, and then invade the Phantom.
All right. Fair enough. Locked on. You're going to consume the lock on, of course,
Yes, I will
as well, I'm
use that
assuming.
lock on.
That's right, non-refundable deposit can get to the goal this turn.
Nice. 12 hits, so I'll go ahead and
Alright,
give it
so
the...
Snow Crash. Since I've used lock on, it must additionally either take 2 heat or be pushed 3 spaces in a direction of my choice.
I'll take an additional 2 heat. That's fine with me.
Alright.
Gonna be leaving phase this turn anyway.
I have arrived.
Yeah, no, it will take the 2 heat. All right, my turn. The Casitas will be leaving phase. However, it actually just realized that it's gonna then move, and that is movement within your threat range. So
It's not phantasmal or whatever still, right? Like,
correct. That's
No,
why
it's a
it
protocol,
just
so it has
left
to
it.
do it at beginning of round. Yeah.
It is
Okay,
correct.
simplifying.
I will take my Overwatch then.
Mm.
And poke at it.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. That's only 4. That second D6 actually shouldn't be there.
Okay, so you don't have
My
the.
bad.
Okay, that's fine.
I get the D6 when I boost, so
All
I
right.
just didn't clear it.
Or
Clear
if you
that, got
expend
it.
the charge. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if I
Do you
use
want to
the
expend the
do you
charge? I'll
have?
let it happen if you do.
I guess I could use the last charge. Sure, that's fine.
That reduces it down to 1 HP. It will die according to anything that happens. It gets
and
knocked
I'll
back. It then moves towards you again because
push
it does
back
have the
one,
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the thing is that after it is dephased, its blade, its sword, its cool ass sword, the phase blade, has been charged with disruptive energy. Now, this is only a +2 to hit, but if it hits, it's a fucking doozy.
It also has 3 difficulty. Marked for
But if
death.
it hits,
Was,
it's a fucking doozy. That's gonna
Miss.
miss, isn't it? Yeah.
Nice difficulty
Minus
roll.
666. That's godlike.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Holy moly!
You were
Yep.
taking that -6.
It was actually pretty close to hitting you. If it
It
had
was,
hit,
yeah.
this would have done 15 armor piercing damage.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you, Marked for death.
I could have parried it though to take half, but woo,
That's fair. You would have taken 8 armor piercing damage
It's a
still,
lot,
which is a
yeah.
lot.
it's a lot, yeah.
So that is actually the single most dangerous single attack I've done against you in this game so far. All right, move on. It's y'all's turn, is what I mean. Sorry.
I think that is
Oh.
middle management's turn to run to the
Yeah,
end
do you want to
zone.
finish that off and get in the goal?
Yeah, the
Oh.
3 moves to take are the ones that get us the victory. So
Yeah.
Did we go to the next round already? I think it then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Newbie
did,
and you
yeah.
still need
It's
to
round
take-
two.
Oh, right.
I'm
Sorry.
not paying that
Well,
much attention.
where click me?
I
Now
will-
it is going
on
to
the wrong clicker.
Overwatch against you, which you're going to dodge because
You
you've
could
got that thing.
you could stab it first.
You could
Yeah.
stab
And
it
then
first
move.
and then move as well. You could skirmish as your first action and then just move.
Well,
Yeah.
So before I move, I can move 2 spaces, which then doesn't provoke reaction.
That is correct.
And that's part of my skirmish.
Yeah.
and
So you're
then I
free
can-
anyway.
And then my actual skirmisher is after attacking, I can move 1 after. So it's either before or after for the 2, though. So I could still move between them and do like.
You have so
this.
much incidental movement, it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
I don't get to
Uh,
move like that. NPCs are slow.
And then before I attack, I can move up here, which means I'm there, basically.
And then stab him.
And then I can stab him, and then I still have my movement after. Yeah. So we're gonna do that.
And then I stabbed him.
And I get. Oh, I dropped the grapple on the spike, by the way, as a free action.
That's fine. Yep.
It was more just to
It's
annoy the
it's
thing.
prone. It doesn't really get to do all that much.
so anyway, I started lancing.
That's my skirmish. Which I think the knuckles hit, at least.
The knuckles hit, yeah, and that alone is going to crunch.
And then for my movement, I'll move up here. And then that's
All right.
my turn.
Turn complete. That's 2 characters on the goal. All right, it is now my turn. All right, Tyrant, I want you to do something cool. Can you do something cool for me?
Please no hottie.
That's what it does, newbie. I'm sorry to tell you, it does hottie. That's its main thing.
Spicy
All right.
ball.
I'm gonna force it to use the move Submit.
No.
That's another over 20 roll on non-refundable deposit. You are going to 3 heat first off.
I brace.
Okay, so you take 2 heat.
I take 2 heat and do not overheat. Correct.
Now, here's the thing. I've got to choose one of the 4 following effects. All the target's weapons with the loading tag immediately become unloaded, which that one's super nasty.
Yeah, you
But
should do
I don't
that
think
one.
you have a weapon with. You don't have
No,
any
no, you
loading
should do
weapons
that
allowed.
one.
All the target's weapons with the overkill tag immediately deal the target 1 heat, which I don't believe you have anything that has overkill, so that doesn't do anything either. One of the target's systems with the grenade tag immediately detonates 1 charge centered on the target space, which I don't think you have any of those anymore. Or 1 AI the target has immediately unshackles.
I'm free, baby!
Yeah, it actually can't do any of its things against you, huh?
Just be dead.
Oh, you just tried to do some like special mind palace shit against Ryu.
You can't hack a sword.
I'm too dumb to be
Can't hack a
hacked.
sword.
Sorry, boss.
Yeah.
All right, what does this guy have?
Yeah.
This is the most boring man I've ever seen.
Well,
Not
All right,
It actually
y'all-
fits the
only
character
Go ahead.
perfect. Yeah, it's Hearth Walnut to a T. Just like, this is the most generic motherfucker.
I have no idea
The
who
end
this
zone,
is.
but I have 1 action now. So all you, Daisy.
yeah, you can still do it because you can just still move and boost,
I'm
right?
gonna try and keep my
I don't
system
think
from
boost
melting
is
down.
allowed after bracing. Have to go and check.
All right.
Yeah, it's true.
Go ahead
Besides,
and
I can
go
get there
then.
anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move and boost up there.
All right. Yeah, it's going to end the moment that you get up there. It's not going to be something you like.
Oh boy.
No, you're still allowed to boost once you've braced. You cannot use overcharge, full actions, or free actions. Boost is still just a quick action you're allowed to do.
You cannot
But-
overcharge, move normally, take full actions, or take free actions. So you would get just your boost if you wanted to boost.
The funniest thing about all of this, by the way, is up until this set of missions, I did have something with the grenade tag. I had the smoke grenades.
Yeah, which would have gone off harmlessly for what
Yes,
it's worth. They don't
but-
do damage, but
I swapped those out for something that we have yet to see.
yep. All right. Congratulations on reaching that this point. The moment you get here, all these other mechs melt down into nothing, and things start to become a little bit slow for everything but you, actually. So you're not slow at all. And you can go ahead and be stacked on top of each other here. And the thing is that subjectively, a lot of time is going to be spent on this like little platform here that has kind of put you into a weird liminal space where you are allowed to spend a rest despite it being right in front of the boss.
Is it 1 repair for both heat and HP?
I believe so, yeah.
You have to choose.
Oh,
You
well,
can-
then I'll
the
spend
thing
2,
is that-
whatever.
You
Heat
can
would reset,
stabilize
so
at the end of
yeah.
a turn, though.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Heat resets at the end. All right.
So,
Wait, why
yeah,
does it say
but
I have 8 repair? Or 6 repair? Okay, no, I do have 6 repair. Yes, right.
you've got a lot of repairs. You're an IPSN mech.
Correct.
Remember, you can spend those to repair stress as well.
Yeah, it's 2 for that, right?
Yes, it is
Yep.
2 for every stress or structure.
Dropping my core stress back down to 0, and that's all of my repair. Hello. You did it, Doc.
I finally got someone to spend all of their repairs in a mission.
Yes.
Yes.
By continuously attacking my heat, which is the one thing that I really can't guard against.
Hey, quick question because it's going to change what I do during this rest. Is this the
You're gonna have
final
to
encounter
redeploy.
coming up?
Yes.
It is.
It is the final encounter? Okay, great. I was
sorry.
just making sure, because if I was going to use my active, then I'm not going to worry about shuffling drones.
Because you're just gonna use your core power and just deploy them all.
Yeah, you're gonna
immediately, right?
multi-ball.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, you're gonna be. I'm assuming that everyone's gonna be cracking the core power for this next one.
If I find an
All right.
opportunity for a good spot to use it, yeah.
So, thing that happens here is, like I said, you move up to this point right here, and it's like you're at a weird liminal space that's like separate from everything that you were just part of, because you are currently in like the only real space exclusive bit, which is basically right in front of a wall where you can't really interact with. Casitas, because it's not supposed to be interactable from the outside. There's no like real like maintenance that's supposed to be done on this or anything like that, and you can't turn it off because it wasn't supposed to, like, this place wasn't supposed to move in the first place.
Does anyone know how to reshackle an AI system that's gone crazy?
Have we tried turning it on and off again?
I mean, that's basically
That's what cycling is,
what
basically.
cycling
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's the Windows XP bug. It can only stay up for like 48 days or something.
Is Clarkson
I mean-
capable of that? That seems like a Clarkson move, right?
Teenager
Like
usually
a
handles
hack
this for
and
me,
fix
so-
with space accuracy.
Yes, this is going to be particularly hard, however, because this is a bespoke thing that you've never seen before. This particular setup, you know. You've probably seen
Oh, it's pretty
shackling
good.
systems before. 29's
pretty
pretty good. Huh. Hold on. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Huh.
Well, because as I cannot just allow it to be you press the button, oop, boom, done. I will, however, allow this to get you some specific stuff in the encounter afterwards immediately for free. So that's pretty fun.
Like, all right, so like
All right.
Clarkson floats over and stops and points at the blood smear left behind from the last guy who tried to switch it off. And then reaches in somewhere and finds like the clipboard with the checklist for how you're supposed to cycle this thing.
So you're going to realize very quickly is that there actually is no cycling function attached to this. There is no way to do so, unfortunately. The only real functional way to turn Casitas off is to destroy it.
That seems like a really bad oversight. Hope
It
that
wa- it
contractor got
is.
fired.
It's a really bad oversight. They were very, very hubristically sure that this would never betray them.
Oh, you mean the thing that spawned a guy who had a attack called like Betray Code or whatever?
I was just betray. By the way, betray. Sorry. No. It tried to use. Well, it did use betray, but also it used obey at one point, which would have forced a character to move according to what the tyrant wants you to do. And this actually is voluntary movement, so it'd be able to trigger like overwatches and stuff. It's pretty fucked up. Anyway, you moved right past it. And it wasn't a big deal. But the thing is that this is right in front of you. You can go ahead and you can start to break it however you want. The moment you fully break it, it's going to unleash something.
All right.
Got ourselves
I
a
got
case
this.
of do not repair, so we need to take the front off.
All right, I got it. I've been training for this.
You boxed the
Fuck.
shit out of this. Yeah, upon being presented like, we have to destroy it, it's middle management blues, mech fist on like mech hand, and does a perfect jab. Or actually, no. What move are you doing here? Bull haymaker or a
Spin
cool
kick.
uppercut or a spin kick or a hook?
I'm gonna do a spin kick into a punch. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really seen that many spin kicks in boxing, but what do I know?
Look, it's
You're not watching the right boxing.
It's
Kickboxing.
megalo boxing, kickboxing. Yeah. it's
Space
fine.
boxing.
Okay, yeah. You break. You can feel your like mech fist like move into it, breaking the surface of the box. And upon doing that, having sent like a whole bunch of circuitry spinning, it stops feeling like you've punched something, and you fall forward, and the entire scene has changed entirely. Believe it or not.
I like the idea that it's so far forward in time that people just have thought kung fu films were the like actual original source, but like the badly localized ones where they just call all martial arts boxing. So it's all boxing, any martial art.
You
Pretty crazy map.
Spurs.
As you've unleashed something visibly in the back there as something is going on. And it's not exactly space because there's flowing water in here. It's actually flowing up towards the singularity up there, right? It spawns a bunch of these like blue ones, which are cool tiny stars. By cool, I mean physically cool. You can touch them no problem and stand on them. There is a freezing field around this entire location. The holding cell still exists.
Okay, the
That it was
35
in.
here. That's residue. You grabbed a couple of objects when you copied us over from the previous
Correct.
map.
That 35
Yeah,
doesn't
there we
mean
go.
anything.
There is not just this anomalous 30-unit tall wedge down the middle of the map.
Space is very tall.
Space
And
is
coming
very
oozing
tall.
out of this binary singularity up here is like two streams of water that then start to collide and like coil in on themselves as something comes streaming out of it.
Oh, we got this higher
Shapes.
dimensional shit going on.
Hmm.
Who here can think in 5D?
See, that's what Pod 6 looks like.
And
Sorry,
the
dog,
thing
I
that I'm
can't-
giving
I
you
can't
for
think
free,
in 1D.
the thing that I'm going to give you full on, first off, free damage. That happened from your excellent hack and fix roll, just flat out. Took a third of its life off. No problem. And on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and explain really quick that this is an Eidolon. Eidolons are special puzzle-style encounters that you are thoroughly recommended to scan, not to get stats or systems or anything, but literally just hints on how to deal with them, because they always have special mechanics behind them. Always. So here's as another current thing is that I'm going to go ahead and share with you this particular form of Eidolon scan, which
That's a
you
pretty high
can
evade. I don't know if we can hit that.
tell just from
What?
getting it. That's false information. That's just reading out bad. It's just,
Wet.
that's not real.
What?
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 There is one piece of information on this that's completely accurate, however.
Its name?
It's size 3.
Superheating this layer
Uh,
will easily destroy
Two
it?
things then. Superheating this layer will easily destroy it. Correct.
Well, get on it. I'm useless here, so
Well, we all have tech attacks too, but
I gotta be
Everyone
within 3
has
of
a
it.
tech attack, but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, what's my numbers?
also another thing is that normally this encounter right here would have spawned shards, which are smaller, like extra features, basically. That would have spawned out of it. However, destroying the server axe actually destroyed those. Now it's going to spawn shards upon any subsequent time it shifts layers, because this is just the first layer of many that it physically is. But the first layer of shards has been destroyed ahead of time, so no problem there.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm looking at some of the other things about this room, such as the ice field that I'm immune to.
Correct?
Yeah.
And also, for you, it just means if you're in it, you're immune to heat.
I don't know if somebody can scan it, but my sensors aren't really that big.
You got a free first scan. You don't
That
need to
was the
scan
free
on
one.
this
Okay,
this
then
layer.
excellent. Gotcha.
Alright, gonna go ahead and...
Because yeah, I could go up and tech attack it also. But
Well, alright, somebody else go before me and leave a lock on it so that I can do more stuff.
All right, sounds like you need the guy who can take damage to walk forward.
maybe.
We should probably clear all over shields, right? Seeing how it's a new encounter.
Yes, that's what.
New fight.
Yeah. Point.
Start at baseline.
Yeah, start baseline. Middle management blues is no longer exposed, so that's good for you.
Right.
All right, this hex right here. That's the hex that I'm looking at.
Good stuff.
All right, hello, hi,
There you go.
Miss. Hello. Big fan of your work and what it did to my Mac.
Yeah, I hope so.
Uh,
There's no like even like remote chance of communication is the thing. What you're
What?
encountering
I'm an idiot.
is what you're encountering is defined and described as Idol is the simple working name for a simplified real space / lamellar manifold entity. So, you know,
Space
it's complicated.
ghosts. Got it.
Boat's haunted.
vote on it. So you said we don't need to scan it this turn.
You don't
We
have to
need
scan
get
it this
through-
turn, no.
We need to overheat it and get
We
to the
gotta
next
pre-scan
layer
it.
and then
Okay.
scan it. Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm gonna use sensors to put a lock on it because that's a free action, right?
It's a quick.
Well, that's
a
an
quick
auto
action.
hit, quick tech.
That's what I meant. It's an auto hit.
Yeah, you can lock onto it. No problem.
Yeah. All right. Lock on. That's my turn.
Okay.
Well, you can also tech attack.
You can
get
also
2
invade
quick
it if you
actions.
want to. Yeah.
I moved and boosted.
Okay.
Oh,
then
you
yeah,
boosted?
there you go.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I do not get 10 movement naturally.
All right,
Alright.
so it's now the Marine's turn because the Marine one right here. How fast are you on this phase? That fast. Okay.
Oh, this thing moves.
This thing moves. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry, you might have been assuming that it was immobile. It's not.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, guys, I'm gonna go forward and do the reconnaissance. Just looks back. Hey, this thing moves. This thing moves.
As it like yeah, it sloshes forward in like a spiraling coil of the two streams of water that it is.
Damp has hands.
It definitely has not quite as hands, but there are
Damp
range
has
on that?
damp.
Oh right, yeah, okay. It's going to use its kinetic weapon. Its mimetic weapon of swallow.
Opens up all my cards. Do I have resistance to
19
beams?
versus your.
Yes.
That is 19 versus your evasion.
Yes. Yes is the answer.
Okay. You are. All right.
Nine-
You need first off. You take 4 kinetic damage, which does nothing to you, so that's cool. It's not armor piercing or anything. You have to succeed on an agility save, however.
Guess what my best save is? That's right, baby.
That's a
Beans.
failure. You are pulled adjacent to it.
So this all happens in one fell swoop of, all right, guys, I'm going to go in. I'm going to do the reconnaissance. And then just it moves forward and grasps it. It moves.
It does move. It do be moving, though.
It do be moving.
I mean,
All
can't you
right.
see it wiggling right there?
That means that I can, for one, because it's the season, core bonus on.
Oh, right. I have a difficulty to agility save. So, yeah, I always forget that. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh well, doesn't matter.
Then I will move up. Being a dot that I'm probably not going to use behind back here. And then full tech.
Wait a minute. Hold up, actually.
Hmm?
Oh, no, this thing's size 3. Okay, never mind.
That you also would not have been able to resist it anyway. It has special features on it being a medic weapon where that applies regardless.
All right. Noted.
All right, so full tech. First one using that lock on.
Hmm?
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so I guess. All right, so does it want to take 2 bonus heat, or will it allow itself to be moved?
It will not allow itself to be moved, so it can go ahead and take the 2 bonus heat.
All right, and we'll just go ahead and say we'll apply Shrike Code with that first one.
Ooh, nice. It's like half its heat already.
And then the second non-locked on tech. All right. All right, so
sorry,
that one.
Should only be 2, not 4 for that first hit. Yeah, that hits. Yeah, that does work.
Yes,
Wait, does
for
that
that
have-
one, we'll Mirage and pass the benefit to non-refundable.
Wait, does it have resistance to heat?
No, it's just that it would have only taken 2 to start with from the first one. I believe, right?
It's the 2 base for invade, and then the additional stuff.
Oh,
is
there was
run by,
additional 2.
Hacker
Okay, then
Bird.
yeah, it should take it 4.
That was
Yeah.
the strike code. Yeah.
All right.
So
And
it's a
then
total
if
of
it
6
takes any
heat off of all of
actions,
that. Any
or is it
attacks?
only attacks?
Give it more
Okay.
heat.
And then the second tech attack, in which I mirage with, is that your
So that means
dodgy
you
thing?
count as invisible
All right.
against it for a turn.
Cool.
Even though there's only it right now, that means you're just invisible, basically.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so you cleared the lock on as well, right? Because you used it.
Yes.
All right. The second one, the Mirage, did that also did an additional 2, right? Because it was
Yes. A
okay.
total of 6 heat were applied.
Okay, there you go. From this, you can tell what side it is, how much heat it has as its capacity. It is now its turn again. All right. Okay. So I'm going to use the drag under mechanic here, from where it is. Now, it doesn't do any damage right now because none of its adjacent characters are grappled. However, it now grapples in another adjacent character. You can have any number of characters grappled at one time. It can move and take reactions normally while doing so, no matter how many characters that is grappled. So it's going to drag you under non-refundable deposit versus an opposed grapple here, I suppose.
What do I just D20?
Plus grit.
All right, 1D 20 plus 2.
That's
Well.
pretty good.
Is it? Is it?
Oh.
You're extremely grappled.
Wow,
Oh.
another 20, huh? Incredible.
This
funny,
entire
huh?
sequence is amazing. Of just help. Ah!
Sploosh.
Wait, that's an attack though, right?
Yeah, all right, it's fair enough. Let me go and roll the D100. All right, well, never mind. You're not
Ooh.
grappled.
Also, you take 2 heat, right, for doing an attack with strike code.
No, Bloon did the other part of strike code. There's 2
I
options
did
for
both
it.
of them. I did 2 attacks and they both
Yeah, he
hit.
did both.
So
Yeah.
Oh, you did both?
yeah,
Okay.
Strike Code and Mirage are both in play.
All right. All right. That's its turn.
All right, someone get in here.
Yeah.
It has just 2 turns, right?
No, it has 3.
Okay.
Oh, great.
This layer has 3 anyway.
As soon as you all move, I'm going to follow up behind you and just explode into a cloud of drones. So feel free to move, and then I'm going to figure out what my positions are going to be.
I'll boost to get up here and then tech attack it.
All right. That does hit, so you're going to do basic invade.
-3, sorry, I forgot to remove the accuracy again. I don't know if 14 matters or not. But yeah.
All right, that is going to force it to overheat, which is going to cause it to start to steam violently and like bubble up and be like, visibly boiling while still
that
being
good?
2 coiling systems. Like, that does not immediately destroy it. However, what you've just done is removed its resistance to all damage.
Oh, so we can shoot it now.
Yeah, it's also slowed from at this point.
Also, it's probably a good idea to scan again.
Yeah.
You don't have to on this phase. You only
Oh,
have
this
to
phase,
scan.
okay.
You only really have to scan it every time it changes layers.
When
Oh,
the
okay,
map
this is changing
changes.
layers. Got it.
Correct. It also does function normally according to like overheat as well, so it's also exposed. So you've gone from it being resistant to all damage to taking double damage from everything.
I'm gonna overcharge too.
Okay.
And then smack it. So let me do my overcharge die first. Oh. 2. And then because I boosted, I get an extra d6 if it hits.
Sounds like a plan.
And I have 2 accuracy. Neat.
Yep, that absolutely hits. It's going to do 12 damage to it, and from your thrust, the spear, like, that your war pike, right?
Yeah.
Thrust into it, you can feel the physical damage that you're doing to it, and you
Um,
feel that and hear the sound of it boiling, right? And
so-
how it starts to steam, and the steam starts to spread out from it, and it makes that screaming sound that a kettle makes when steam goes off. And over time, the next couple of seconds, the screaming from the a kettle sound then shifts over into regular human screaming, and it collapses in on itself and changes shape.
Okay. I was gonna ask about 20 is a critical, right? So I could also re-roll those dice.
It does
But
not matter.
It doesn't matter if it changes shape. So okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Oh, hate it.
Flopping over to the screaming layer, pouring out from its many chunks right here, are the many shards that it then puts out, which from this phase puts out 4 of them.
Hey Doc, do you take feedback?
Do these shards, once you
Oh,
see 'em,
boy.
do these shards count as drones for mechanical purposes?
They do not actually. They count as NPC enemies.
Hate to see it. Does it count as a deployable?
It does. They do not. They count as enemies. Yeah, and you can hear everyone can hear at this point the incredibly loud screeching sound that's emanating from it. I would describe its angry screams as reverberating for miles.
Reverberating for parsecs.
A very tangible
fathoms.
Lamar Maffold entity.
We better get
Die.
overtime for this.
All right, so it's technically invulnerable till the end of till the start of its next turn, which you will get after this. The shards are not. The shards are vulnerable until the start of its turn.
Well, time to clean up the ads. We're in the ad
so
phase.
all right. So it is layer shifted, but it is still on the same count of actions as the previous layer.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
So Kuvo and I get to move, right?
It will get to go after the next person's turn. It does have 3 actions in this phase as well.
Oh, so it just gets to get extra actions if it changes phases in the middle of our round.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it
it's
already
always
had.
had
It had 2 of the 3. It's going to get 1.
Oh, you're
and
saying
that's
it gets
gonna be
its
done.
third. Okay.
Yes, that's all.
Well, Kuvo, I think that's you.
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get too close to too many of them, but I can give it a shot.
I'm just deploying, yeah.
Let's see here.
Also, don't forget you can just get close and scan, and that's good.
Yeah,
My
Since
scan
scanning
range
is
is 3.
valuable.
I'm not gonna be doing any scanning really.
Oh, right.
That gets probably
Scanning automatically
getting-
works.
Yeah, but I need to be within sensor range, which is 3.
Oh, right. Yes, fair.
Yeah, the Caliban can't see shit.
Moving and boosting. That's what I crave. This guy's going to an early grave. Shotgun time.
Hmm.
They must have closed the window I had open. Whoops. Sorry. I reset Chrome because it was stuttering very badly on that pulsating thing. He was at the range 2, so this is 2 accuracy.
Yep, that hits.
Cool, crit time because I'm rerolling that 1.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's a bit of
This
an
shard
upgrade.
is crunched. It has been destroyed.
Huzzah.
You can tell that these shards are not particularly tough.
Well, that's my turn.
They're not grunts, but they are weak. All right, it is now the screaming form's turn. All right. It's going to use its only things it can do here. It's now acting with 2 quick actions and not just the 1. That was a thing on the first phase because it's an additional layer of the rewards I was giving you for a 29 roll. Now it's acting twice like normal, as in having 2 quick actions. First off, it's going to use its Desperate Shriek, which is a burst 1 attack. Which actually no one is adjacent to it now because it did shrink down. So never
Oh,
mind,
that's a
it's not
size
doing
one.
that.
Size 2.
It is size 2.
Oh. I guess I don't know what newbies. Yeah, he's in those 3. Never mind.
Newbie is in these 3, so there is a gap between them now.
Yeah, it can move, however, first, so it's going to do that first. It does move through newbies, like, it enters a newbie's threat range and then moves through it again.
It's also my
Swing
threat
of the
range,
sword.
but
You swing at the sword.
Oh, and Boix, do you get to stab it as well?
I do. From behind newbie.
We haven't
Excellent.
scanned this thing yet, have we?
We haven't scanned it.
We don't know what his gimmick is
It
yet. These
changes.
attacks might not do anything, but make
true.
the attacks if you want.
You can physically feel that this attack does do things, actually.
I just
Yeah,
do
like the last
appreciate.
one, it just removed resistance to all damage. So, like, it might just have resistance to all damage still or something, you know?
For this one, you actually can tell it doesn't. The 11, however, does miss.
Okay.
All right, so it's moved into place. It's going to use its Desperate Shriek.
Don't like
Going to be
that.
2 plus 2 to hit newbie, which is going to hit. You were knocked back 6.
Oh.
Is this a
It
mimetic
clears
attack?
conditions on its. It does count as an attack. However, it this particular phase ignores invisible.
I know, but is this a mimetic attack as well?
Yes,
All right,
everything it does is going to be mimetic from this point on.
understandable.
What does mimetic attack mean, for the record?
Basically, it ignores a whole bunch of rules of the game.
Yeah, space
Oh, okay.
bullshit.
Wizard bullshit.
does this do
Beyond our
damage?
usual wizard bullshit.
This does 1 damage to you because of your armor.
I forget. Does resistance happen before or after?
Resistance happens after reduction from armor, which means it gets resistance down to 1, and you round up to 1, so you still take 1.
Can't believe this bullshit.
All right, so you're pushed over to here.
Ah!
Oh god.
All right, and it's going to use its paralyzing fear system against middle management blues. You need to make a system save.
Oh, that's not gonna go well. All right.
Correct.
10.
That is a failure. Your
Oh,
save
no.
target was 14. Take 5 energy damage and move up to your speed away from the screaming layer.
But that's a lot of speed.
Yes, it is.
I feel as though Doc may
Bye.
have crafted this encounter to be against us in some way.
Weird. All right, well, that's all of its turns in this round.
How dare you?
That would have been the duration on the invisible. Let me check. For Mirage.
All right, so is it time
Until
for
end
me to
of their
explode
next
into a
turn. Okay, so you're still invisible.
cloud of drones?
Until your next turn. Yeah, multi-ball. Get him.
Okay, great.
Multi-ball.
I'm gonna go ahead and move my speed up here, and then Doc, I am going to need all 4 of my Orochi drones, which is a free action, or that's just a quick. That's full deployment. I'm gonna need my gas drone, which is a free action. And yeah, I'll just start with deploying those 5.
They're all over here.
Thing
Move them
said
as you
by an
will.
Absolutely deranged lunatic. Yeah, I'll just move all. I'll start there. You know, I can deploy them in line of sight up to sensor range.
Quite a
which-
distance. It's 10, right?
Which is
Yup.
louder, his screaming from like that space hypercube or all these drones that just got popped out behind me?
Oh,
I'm
the,
gonna
the
put-
screaming is louder. Trust me.
I'm gonna put this so that it's adjacent to myself and pushing up daisies for the moment. Hunter. Sorry, I have to remember which of these damn things is which. Okay, Hunter is the one that pushes a lock on if they're too close to it. There. There. There is immobilize. There. Gas drone is just a gun. Perish. And Shredder is a mean one. Guess what it does?
It applies the shredded status.
You're right. That's right. The shred hole. Okay, so that was my first quick action. Sick. And second quick action, I'm gonna invigorate. And
I did not like how you called it the shred hole. I just want to point that out.
and it's just gonna go from drone to drone. Actually, okay, one sec, that one doesn't quite reach. It'll go from there to there. A little closer. And that gives me that. Oh, it needs to be just a little. Yeah. That legally
Oh.
close enough.
I did something
There it
wrong.
is.
Don't worry about it though.
Ah. Okay, so that hits drone 1, Kuvo, Loon, the drone in front of the Eidolon, and the drone behind the Eidolon. And then there's something it has to do in response to invigorate since it's trapped between two of them. One sec, it's on my tactical profile. Okay. So, so everyone I mentioned gets 4 overshield, including the drones and stuff. Hostile characters in the line's path take 2 energy damage.
Okay.
So.
That happens.
All right.
Zap it.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Can we get a scan? Do you have scan reach on it? Spend a heat and scan.
Yeah, not a bad idea. That's because that'll be my first overcharge period. So, yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
The dorkiest overcharge in history. Where's
Yeah.
my sheet? Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Oh, you just gave me that pop up. Okay.
4.
Everybody has a tactical profile.
Okay,
4.
doesn't affect people who get close to it. So, it seems like closing it isn't a terrible idea.
Getting close
Which
to it
would
is
make-
the best available idea. Yeah.
Considering it pushed other people up. Why does it show me a little tiny guy? There it is.
Structure
Okay.
4.4 by 10 to the 21.
That's overcharge 1. Yeah. 1 heat.
As an aside,
Okay.
Doc, did you make these, or was there some generator that pulled these?
Oh, I
out?
made these.
They look
These
pretty
are
awesome.
These are really good.
They
Yeah,
get better
you
as they
pull-
go on.
All right, and that's my turn.
Right. So my mistake was that all of these shards actually are supposed to act on the Eidolon's turn, rather than going on like their own turns, which
Every
makes
turn?
a lot of sense.
So I feel like then go ahead and like have the shards do a turn to finish off the round.
That's what I'm going to do. Yes.
Yeah.
So these shards, as a screaming layer, all they do is they get close, as close to something as possible, and then they do a burst attack around them. So this is why I really should have done it
Okay.
before you did your drones, because
Yeah, I was gonna say the one that's close to the hunter is gonna need to do a system save, and the one that's getting close to the shredder is gonna need to do a hull save.
good news is that these are just +1 each. The 14. Oh wow. Okay.
Let me remember what my save target is, because it's pretty high,
It's
and then I
14.
get +2
Remember.
from the door. Yeah, 14, and I think that's taking it into account. I can never remember
That
if that
is,
has
yeah.
open door. Yeah. So 14 does save. I can never remember.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
When you hit it, that's the target.
Okay.
All right, so there's only these, and didn't I have? Oh no, you destroyed one. That's right. So it's going to unleash its Keening Wall. It is +1
Wall,
versus
wall.
E defense. It's going to hit the hunter drone. It's going to miss the shredder drone. It's going to hit newbie. You're going to get pushed back 1. It's a mimetic attack, so yes.
You're gonna
Hunter
have
is
to roll high or low.
No, that doesn't count anymore.
Dang.
Loon pointed out that ended already.
But at end of newbie's next turn, so
That's
They'll
also the
continue
shards
until next
themselves
round.
are not the Eidolon anyway. You are invisible to the Eidolon.
Okay.
yeah, that would be the
I still have the invisible
hook
though.
here. Still have invisible
take no
versus
damage.
the scream itself.
The hunter drone takes 2 damage. That's it. It's actually pretty light, all things considered. All right, now it's y'all's turn. Apologies
new
for
round?
missing that.
All right, so that's a new round, yeah.
New round.
Okay, good. All right, and at the start of the round, an effect happens.
New round, new cane.
Everyone who is outside of 3 range, as in within range 3 of the Eidolon, you take 2. Hold up, let me read exactly. Well, it says speed 2. It ceaselessly screams in a distorted human voice at the start of each round. All characters fully outside of range 3, but within range 50 of the Eidolon take 1 heat. This increases by an additional +2 heat for each round with a maximum of 9 heat.
Okay, so beginning of this round, we just take 1 heat.
Yes, for everyone except for these drones.
I don't think drones do heat, so I just straight up don't think they have a heat track. So
That means they take damage in exchange instead as energy damage. Just 1 each then.
oh, does it? Okay.
Not the hunter. The hunter's actually immune to this because it's within 3. Sorry, that was my bad.
And yeah, I was gonna say I think the Ghast has some. Okay,
It takes it
that's
from
not-
the
that's just
overcharge
straight damage,
first.
though.
Nope,
Ooh,
that's
excuse
supposed
me.
to be. There, I fixed it.
Did you say that the shards go on the beginning of the Eidolon's turn every turn, or just the first one?
I think it's every turn actually.
So we want to both break these and get in there in order to
So
action
I
economy
Fair
better,
warning about
or-
how Eidolons work. Destroying the layer does not destroy the shards. The shards stick around and change their function.
clear ads.
Does it spawn new ones? and,
It
like,
also
get a
spawns new
ridiculous
ones every
amount?
time. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you want to clear them out?
So we
Got
want
it.
to both break these and get in there.
hmm
Well, if
Move
this
on,
is
so-
start of the
Go first,
turn,
go for it.
so I'm gonna throw a thing out there. This is start of the turn. It would actually be a good idea if this thing is constantly doing massive AOE bullshit. For me to get my mark on it, that way it has difficulty to hit anybody else.
Okay.
Does it work like that?
Yeah, it does.
Oh wait, no, wait, hold up. Let me reread the mark thing real quick.
Well, if you're not part of the area of effect, I believe it will count that.
Yes.
If
yes.
you're part of it, then it wouldn't happen. But if you weren't part of it, then it would. So you
Yeah.
could mark it and say, "Come at me," and then just fucking not actually close distance with it because you can't move away. But you can say where you are. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, I have to be in range 3 to mark.
Okay.
So I have to move here, and then I'll shoot a missile at it.
Douche.
And then 2 damage.
Oh, I did make the what do
Actually,
you call it? The scan things I've been giving you. I didn't make these.
actually,
That does hit.
Yes, but I'm gonna barrage.
Okay.
So I shoot the Shatterhead at that, and then I'm gonna shoot the other one that I forget the name off the top of my head, the concussive at the shard
Shard?
that
Shard
is
behind
far
you.
away from me.
Yeah.
2 damage.
Okay. And then knocks it back too.
Yep. All right, so they got like 4 or 5 health. There, that's my turn.
All right. Now it's my turn.
Oh wait, one more thing. just one more thing. I'm gonna toss a leadership die over to Kubo.
Cool.
So make sure
And-
you kill something this turn.
Also, at the beginning of the Eidolon's turn, I'm gonna need an agility save.
Okay. It's not incredible
For
at
the
those.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a failure.
Okay, so it's immobilized, and it only ceases to become immobilized when the drone is destroyed, no longer adjacent, or they succeed on an agility save as a quick action. So that thing is
Okay.
caught in the trap until it makes a save, basically. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. All right, it is pinned in. Weirdly enough, while there's actually no visible floor here, and the idea of a floor is kind of loosey goosey, even when the snare does go onto it, it kind of like stays hovering. It is immobilized, but it can't ever be brought to touch what is like theoretically the floor or ground.
The concept of a trap is strong enough that it knows to stay in place.
Correct. Yes.
Being a fair sport.
It's still shackled to the idea of a bear trap.
Well, okay. It can Desperate Shriek to knock all of these drones away, probably, but that's about the best that it can do. Yep. All right, it's going to go ahead and try to do that. Is be targeting your evasion, Ty, because all of your drones use yours, right? The Orochi drones do at least?
Correct. The Orochis use my E-defense and evasion and all that stuff.
And I assume this is also going to be hitting me.
No, actually. It's a burst 1, and you're not adjacent to it, so...
All right. Then these are at a difficulty.
Well, if it's burst 1, then it only hits 2 of them, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay,
it can't move, so...
So you rolled an 8 and a 10, so that's...
These should be at a
yes,
difficulty.
I'm doing that right now as well. They're 2 difficulty, actually. So... Oh, yeah, so 9, it's going to miss with this, is basically what it is.
Wait, does it have accuracy on the burst?
No. That's why I rolled the 3 there for...
Oh, okay, I see.
Those are all
for
together,
difficulty.
yes.
Yes.
You're good.
Sorry.
Those were barely on the line, and as soon as you put any difficulty, they failed. Yeah.
Yes. All right, it is going to use its paralyzing fear system again.
No.
So 1 hostile character within range 5. That's you, newbie. Sorry.
Well, you can attack the drones, like those are part of me.
Yeah, but I mean, one of those is it's more important if I target
the
newbie.
big guy with the sword.
Yeah. All right, so make a system save, newbie.
Hold up. Damn.
All right, so you take 5, so 1 energy damage, and you have to use your reaction this turn to run your speed away from it, which is normally you're not capable of doing when you've got that markup. So this is a good thing for you, actually.
This is good for Bitcoin. I guess I choose as long as I'm moving further away.
Correct. You get to choose
Okay.
where you're moving, as long as it's away.
There we go.
All right, that's it. Will the shards then go? Which is hold on. Yeah, okay. They can't actually get in contact with newbie. That's
Okay,
one
this,
away. It would have to be here.
Ending your turn in water stream will push you 2 hexes up.
Yes.
So which of these are under that effect? Is it just these 2 formations on the side?
It's also these, like all of these like water streams on the bottom here. These all also count.
Oh.
The newbie did end your turn on one, so you actually would have been up here.
Okay.
Yeah, so do your movement again. There's no real difference though.
Yeah, so I would be here instead.
Okay, yeah. I'm still gonna move this shard here because I'm just going to. I don't want to deal with like having to redo it. All right. Miss and does 11 hit your evasion, Ty, for the shredder drone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
The
believe
shredder drone takes 2 damage and gets knocked back. That's all. Knockback 1. All right, y'all's turn.
I could run up and poke.
Could run up and poke.
Did only one of the shards move that turn?
No, all 3 of them did.
Because I was not paying attention.
So yeah, Boix, you could even skirmish to stab that shard and then move up and
Yeah, I feel like
do a stab. or
everyone who
something.
is still spread out should like be breaking shards on their way in.
Yeah,
Yes.
I could break the shard and then run up.
Because reminder, these things stay around when we phase change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
can
it
get
makes
the left
more.
shard on my next turn. So
I'll
Do you, boys? Do you think you're gonna be able to get in on the boss as well?
Well, if I attack the boss, I'll have to overcharge. Which, I mean, why not?
Oh,
Let's just
it's
go
the
into
time.
red.
Yeah, all right, your call.
Why not?
Okay, then at the start of the turn, I am also sliding you a leadership die.
Okay.
I have not been using these, and I need to use them more.
But yeah, so skirmish attack for the shard. My first attack gets. Oh, I meant to add an accuracy to that, but maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, 12 hits regardless.
Okay.
All right, so both of those will hit this shard. Yep, and that'll destroy it.
All right. And then I will move and boost to here. And let's do that 1d6 plus 3. Let's go. Why not? What's the worst that happens? I overheat?
Wait, +3? Oh yeah, +3.
I'm in the red zone on my overcharge.
Oh, so you
Alright.
actually give yourself an immediate stress.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right, good to know. All right.
Stress 2.
Wait, you didn't? Did you run out of repairs at the end of that?
No, I didn't. Oh, I could have cleared stress.
You should have spent your repairs. Yeah, repair that stress.
It's 2, right?
Yes,
Two for each
for
one of those. Yes.
Yeah, alright. Then yeah, I had enough repair for that. So
Yeah, there you go. So you're only
one-
rolling on
one
one
stress
stress here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
All right, so you are exposed until you clear it.
Alright. That sounds like a future me problem.
It's
and
fine.
then-
It has a -3 to hit you.
Yeah, the other attack then against it.
Those both hit, and
Alright.
that will actually bring it down to the next phase.
Heck yeah.
As middle management blues is the one who actually causes a phase change again. You
Oh,
the spear actually hits it again, and because
can
that's
also-
actually the thing that does it.
move 3
Yeah,
away
make it
again
back
at the
off.
end, yeah. Yep.
And instead of reacting as as it was, the screaming slowly stops, and then it starts to crackle and crack and creak instead, as it freezes upon your spear. But a hole pops up in the middle of it, and it pops out and off as it swaps over to the Enceladian layer.
Great.
Ooh, it's a wiggly boy.
This, of course, has entirely new effects. It puts down an additional 4 shards
Hey,
that then kind of like just pop out of it, crystallize, like ice cracking off from its surface and forming into another like set of little bits around it. All right. Its turn will start after Middle Management Blues' turn is done. You do end your... No, yeah, you're actually 1 above it, so you're fine. Enceladian Layer's turn begins. Start their turn. Okay, that's a different
Sorry.
thing that happens on your turns.
Boyce just linked their vitals in our side chat, and
I've been pushing the limit this entire 3 fights.
That's pretty good. I like it. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
as an aside, Boyce, I'm gonna assume that you didn't actually spend the die at all. Remember that you can use that to reduce damage as well.
Right, no I didn't. That's fair.
Yeah, so keep that, because you're in danger.
Last 2 area within range 15. All right,
I'm
so
just gonna make a note in chat so I remember.
Okay.
the last 2 areas quite big. Let me go grab the effect from time. Last 2 area is the same size as Ty's like gun stuff. So
Oh shit, Ty's weird gun stuff.
Yeah. Weird gun stuff.
You alright?
Yeah, sorry, I just swallowed
Right
some
here.
saliva. Oh.
So everyone within this area must make a hull save.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it changing faces purges my mark.
Yes, it clears all negative conditions.
No,
on
that makes
itself.
sense.
Okay, wait.
On
did
itself,
it just
not the
start a new
shards.
turn?
Not with
Wait,
that
did it just start a new
accuracy.
turn? By the way,
Yes.
it shares turns with the shards, right?
Yes. So actually, everything that's around it will have to make those saves, correct? Including the snare and well. So here's the snare save for you. That's a failure.
I just
So it's stuck.
Well, no, the snare's already done. You're done. You're stuck in the fucking snare for the most part.
It clears
I
the
think.
immobilized when it changes phase.
Okay, great. All right, you're
So
back in there.
it did it again.
And-
Yeah. So it's
yeah,
back
and then-
immobilized again.
Yeah, and then the hunter is a what kind of save? Systems.
It's going to fail regardless.
All right. It receives a lock on.
Okay. No problem.
Well, that's the shard, right? Not the.
Yep. That's why I marked it down.
Okay.
On top of that, the shredder is not adjacent to something, so it was just the the gas drone is the one that does an attack, right?
That's the gun.
So-
yeah, that's my gun.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
then
there you
the
go. I think that's the only
Guardian
thing that
is the
mattered then.
one that's giving Kuvo and myself difficulty for all attacks against us.
The Kuvo is fine. Clarkson fails. Clarkson, you take 3 kinetic damage and clear 4 heat. You don't have any heat on you. No, you do a
Nice.
little bit.
I had the one
You clear
from
for
the
heat.
scream. All right.
Oh, you want me to make
A
a whole save.
if you're within this, yes, you have to make a hull save. That's a success. You are. Yep, you're good. When you succeed, you don't take any damage from this.
Anything else?
Yes, all of these shards will. Well, it also gets sacked as well. This time, this layer only gets sacked twice in a turn, as opposed to 3. It's going to use its. All right, yeah, it's going to use its ice spear attack here, 10 range. It's going to go and spread this damage around. Going to try and target middle management blues. This is +2 versus evasion.
All right.
That's a miss. Okay. And now every single shard here is going to attack the nearest enemy nearby it. Boop. 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 Okay. These are not very good at hitting. These are at +1 versus evasion. I'm going to go in clockwise order from the top. So the Shredder drone is targeting here. That's a hit. It takes only 3 damage.
Okay.
Going to burn through its overshield, do 1 more. So the next thing is the shard here, which actually is going to attack anyway, but can't do damage to newbies, so it doesn't matter because newbie's not immobilized. This shard over here will attack the drone next to it. That is a hit, I believe. It's going to do 3
On the hunter?
damage.
Yeah.
Yep, on the gas drone actually.
Oh, the gas has armor. It has 2 armor.
Okay, so it takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
All right, the Kasada shard will do the 50-50 chance to hit Clarkson. I'm not going to succeed on a single one of these today. If you're invisible, that means you're invincible. All right, and then pushing up daisies, targeting with the last one.
And there's a difficulty on the one on daisies.
Okay, fair. It's going to miss regardless, I think.
My vision's 10, so
So it
Yeah.
misses with a 7.
Yeah.
All right. All right, that's my turn.
who wants to scan this thing?
I
This
did
is
last
also
game.
a difficult terrain field now until the layer is cleared.
Loon, you wanna do that?
All
Your
right.
scan.
Yeah, I will. Quick tech, do a scan.
All right, sure. Let me go ahead and give you the Enceladian scan.
How bad could it be?
Staying hot. Well, Han's
Okay.
a stud, so this shouldn't be too hard.
So everyone do an overcharge on your turn. It's time to be spicy meatballs.
All right, so I will regular move on up to here.
What are the things
means-
in? Wait, hold on. What are the things in the left and right things say?
Or
What?
actually, do these have threat radii?
They don't, no.
All right, so to help get coverage going on, I will move up to over to this one. And I will declare a barrage. Let's go ahead and start. Open up on this one that I've come up next to with my fold knives, where one of those will get to use the lock-on that this thing got tagged with. Accuracy 2.
Yep, that's.
The other is accuracy 1.
All right, you've cleared it. It has been destroyed.
And with a crit on the fold knife, I get to move 2 more spaces.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Which
So
is
then
another voluntary movement on my turn. So there's another after image over there for use.
Excellent. Small Claims is actually excellent at clearing out smaller guys.
Yeah, Small Claims is built for crowd
Yeah, like a
control,
dozen
and we finally
box
have a
stuff.
crowd to work with.
Yeah.
So I guess for my other main attack here, let's just go ahead and swing the wrench.
Oh, fuck. I just remembered something. I'll let this happen at the end of your turn instead of the start.
Yeah.
That does hit, and that crunches it immediately.
Wrench.
I would like to take next turn if possible. I have a great idea.
And then I will overcharge for 1. In order to all right, which hexes are in the spiral? What's its actual footprint? Is it this bit that I'm pointing at?
Yeah, it's this triangle.
All right, so I will actually use that extra action to boost to over here, leaving another after image there, and just be in position for additional stabbing later.
I apologize for forgetting this. I should have mentioned this first, otherwise you would have known about it. So I'm going to consider this at the end of your turn instead of at the start. You take 3 energy damage if you're not in the danger zone at the start of your turn. Because there's a creeping rime and freezing aura in the entire arena from the existence of the Enceladian layer. On top of that, if you are... The double this damage cannot be prevented or reduced in any other way. If you're not in the danger zone, you're taking that damage through your armor. There's more to this, though. Characters that are immobilized take double damage from this. Characters within this area with 0 heat at the end of the round become immobilized by a thick layer of frost. As a quick action, a character can break free by succeeding on a hull check, ending this effect.
Question, I don't recall 100%. What is the danger zone?
Being over
Being
half
half.
heat.
Okay.
Yeah, half heat.
Yeah, speaking of things that we forgot. Well, we can just do it now, since I forgot. But where's it at? Right, go ahead without me. I need to remember what this thing is. I might be thinking of something else. Oh, is that your turn, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then then I'll do my turn. So you say I take 3 for this?
Start of your turn, you take 3 damage, yes, because you're not currently in the danger zone.
Okay, great. And what is the danger zone? Just
Being
within...
over half, so you would need to be at 3 or higher.
Okay, great. So first thing I'm gonna do is move some drones. You're already adjacent, so you're fine.
Did you put
Well, the
one
drones
underneath
also
the
take
shard?
that damage.
I think I accidentally put my guardian inside. There we go. Okay, great. Critter will just move out to be adjacent there. I can't. I have a drone in there, I think, right? One of them's in there, or no? There's none in there right now. Sorry, it's really hard
What do you
to
mean
tell where.
in there?
Between the Insulidian layer and the top shard. I don't think though. I think I only have the
no.
hunter
There
right
wasn't
now.
anything in that hex when I got there.
Okay.
So
Good. Okay, well, yeah, first action, I'm just gonna move all those dudes is free action Shepherd Drone. And then I'm gonna use where that actually it's in Mech Hangar. So as part of the Puppet Master system, as a quick tech, I can make characters of my choice within sensors adjacent to any drone or deployable, even those they own, take 2 damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna fire that twice, and that's gonna hit every shard and the Insulating Layer for 4.
Does that armor piercing damage?
I don't believe so. I think it's just 2 energy damage.
Okay, so it's not going to do anything to the Enceladian layer itself. However, it is going to do a lot of damage to every single shard.
Yeah, 4 to all the shards.
So from this, you can tell the shards have 5 HP.
Yes.
A single touch or nudge from anything at this point will destroy each and every one of them.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I can overcharge. Right, never mind. I need to overcharge to heat up. Sorry, I'm a dummy. Yeah, I'm gonna overcharge, which I already did once, so I need to roll a D3 for heat, correct?
D3 for heat
for
at
a
this
second
point, yes.
charge.
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Okay, you're in the danger zone. So next turn, if the Enceladian layer is still around, then it will not be able to do damage to you with Creeping Rhyme.
Okay, great. And with the overheat action, I'm just going to
You can skirmish
fire
again, just so
the-
you know. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna fire the gas nexus at the Insulating Layer.
Okay. Because
Which,
you
this
are in
is-
the danger zone, the resistance to all damage and armor 2 it would normally have against everyone. You pierce right through that. You do normal damage.
Okay, cool. And this is a smart weapon as well, so it's against the E defense.
Mhm.
Woof.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Woof. Achimachi. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's the end of my turn.
All right. It does actually get two turns in this 2 rounds in this turn. 2 turns in this round. Sorry, I made a mistake. So it's going to go ahead and use its second one. All right. So it is still immobilized. Now, but it does get the chance to break free from the immobilized now, right? Because its turn
It's
to
a
come up
quick
again.
action to do that. It's a quick action.
I'll go ahead and use that quick action. So it's got a +2 agility versus it.
Let me check. It's just an agility save.
That is a failure, actually, which I think also gives it 2 heat.
Let me check.
Because
what
that's the first time it's-
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out is where's the fail for heat thing. I can't
That's
remember
on
what
your
that's
core
listed
bonus. That's from the Horus core
under.
bonus you
Oh,
have.
right. That's from Lesson of the Open Door. Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
So you take 2 heat.
Okay, good to know. It's continuing to heat up itself as it fails to escape, and because of that, it's going to just use its bone chill again. It's going to move it and place it onto these 2 idiots over here instead.
Rude.
You can't take damage from this newbie. Shut up.
Rude.
All right, so take a hull save. This is still relevant though, so take a hull save while you're in here. That'd be Boix and newbie.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
I get +1 accuracy.
I love not making
Yeah,
saves.
Gaiju's frame gives you a +1 accuracy on this.
I really love not making any saves.
It got that
Good
1 into
golly.
1. That's as minimum as it can get. All right,
Man.
so both of you clear 4 heat.
All right.
I don't do damage to you, newbie, but you do chill out.
Thanks.
You
great.
and
Cool.
middle management blues takes 3 damage.
Yeah, boy.
I'll call now.
I'll call now.
I'll call now.
It's gonna be another scorcher.
All right, and now just
Hey,
the shards will
hey,
attack.
boys,
hmm
you have a leadership die.
Miss.
Thank you.
No, that's
going to hit.
reminding you.
Shredder.
He's saying you can reduce damage by rolling
Yes.
1d6. You can reduce your
Right,
damage by
I'll do
1d6.
that, I'll do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 3. Heck, nice.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you. I always
I'm
forget
going
about that die.
to do 1 damage to the Gastron because it's just how it works. It's tough.
I don't want to honk about it
Oh,
too
did you
much
get
'cause
3 damage on it?
Yeah, sorry.
And I'm going to miss the Guardian. Yeah, so it's only 1. All right.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
The gas drone only gets armor because it's my gun, and it's really embarrassing if it blows up.
I don't want to honk about the leadership die too much because then I feel like I'm
Kubo,
playing other
jump
people's
in.
turns. But
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
guess.
Round over or Kuvo?
No, I have to go. I
Okay,
take damage
you-
because
3 damage. It's armor piercing.
so shields down to 1. Let's go 1, 2, 3 to right here. I'm gonna overcharge right now for the skirmish. So that needs to be 1d3. Okay, that will put me in danger zone, which is good.
Where you want to be.
Let's go big on
Where
this
you
guy.
wanna
So first skirmish is cannibal. You're within range 3. Does this guy have any status effects on besides immobilized?
Just immobilized.
Okay, so it's going to be inaccurate and then inaccurate because I'm in Vanguard, so it's just a wash. So
Mobilize just straight up means they can't move, right? Like it doesn't really have any other effects.
Only voluntary movements. So it actually can't. He
Okay.
can be pushed around while still being immobilized.
Okay.
does that hit?
An 11 does not hit.
Okay.
even if I throw the leadership die on it, which I forgot to do,
Yeah.
I could do it.
No,
next
no, no.
turn.
It can hit if you throw the leadership die.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's going to hit regardless because it's got evasion 12.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
Good.
We did it. It would be knocked back to 3.
Do you want to do that? It's allowed. You're allowed to not do it if you don't want to.
You'll unimmobilize it if you do that.
No, no, no. It'll stay immobilized.
Oh, okay. Well, because
Um,
then the snare has to travel with it. Because if it gets away from the snare, it's broken free.
Oh, is that okay? If that's specifically how the snare drone works, then yes.
yeah,
it
the
will
snare
become no longer
specifically says
immobilized.
they only cease to be immobilized when the drone is destroyed or no longer adjacent. So
Okay.
it-
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So it will be set free if you do that.
What
Which I mean, it's not that
what
bad.
layer is the
honestly.
drone on up here?
What?
What?
This, or sorry, not layer. Is that that square? So if I pushed him directly away from me, would he hit that? It
He would
looks
hit
like
Loon,
it.
probably.
Oh, it would hit Loon. You're right. Damn, all these drones everywhere. I can't push things into other things without things getting hurt.
Oh, you can slam shit into drones. I don't care. If you want to bonk something into a drone, go wild, dude. They've got a lot of health for
How
a
much
reason.
distance do you have to work with? Because there is the wall over here.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a wall.
This is yeah. Scroll up. Everything that is the holding cell is a hardcover wall.
I see.
Everything in here is hardcover. These 6 things over here are also hardcover.
I was gonna try to kill that other shard in the back, but I didn't see that.
Loon.
Small claims is
there.
right there. Yeah.
I'm going
If
to
you
take
wanna
care
do
of
this,
that
you feel free.
the next chance I get.
Nah, you can leave him where he is. I will do this, however. After the skirmish, I'm gonna move right here. Free, and then we're going to barrage this guy to the right. So let's see. Shotgun gets accuracy 2 on it. It's good.
If anyone's going to ask why the barrage happens now, it's because Kuvo overcharged first, used that to skirmish, then barraging.
Yeah.
Because I feel like someone was
myself
going to
lead.
ask.
Now you know.
That hits. That's also a crit, so you get to re-roll that 1. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Nice.
It's getting pushed into the shard drone over there. Sorry, the shredder guy.
That's fine.
Following that up, it's got to make a 1d6, or it's got to make a whole save, I should say. It just takes a 1d6.
That's a success.
Okay, well, it's also taking 5 more damage, and the drone
All
over
right,
there
that's-
also has to make a whole save.
Also, wait, hey, I actually can use as a reaction on my turn, or on, I can use a reaction since you moved adjacent to it for the first time in a round. I'm gonna need the Euclidean layer to Make a system save.
This is not going to matter. So, because
Okay.
it's about to shift layers for what it's worth.
Okay. I was just gonna shred it. You know how it is, or a whole save, by the way. But yeah, it's fine.
Sorry,
Technically-
I just realized this is the same turn where I haven't. Is this? Did I forget to clear my thing, or is this the same round where I got yelled at?
I think
And-
you might have forgotten to clear your thing. Because this is round... No, wait, this is round 2. You've acted twice.
Yeah, this
I'm
is just
pretty
the
sure.
second round. Yeah, I've only
Yeah,
gone
this
twice.
is the
It's
very
just-
end of round 2.
Yeah, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Mechanics
All
are
right, well-
happening.
It's
And
full
I-
units versus full units right now. Yeah.
Fool you.
Yeah, so Doc, that 5 damage, it didn't take that second for that 5 damage. However, I still do have another attack roll, so
Okay. So actually, it will do the save then
yeah.
against
So
the
is it
shredding.
gonna? Oh, okay.
Save
Yeah.
against being
In
shredded.
which case, yeah, I'm
That's
gonna need
a
a whole
success.
save. Yeah, it's a success.
Yeah, and it would move there, for example. And second attack roll is gonna be again. This is I gotta think. Change my mind. I want to be right here. It's gonna be -1 for shotgun, and then +1 so it's just a wash there.
That hits, and that will be the thing that pushes it
Is
through
your
to the next
cannibal
layer.
loaded? How many
Yes,
things does it have?
it was fully loaded at the beginning, and I used both shots this turn.
Oh, okay.
I can
okay,
choose
it's
to
two.
fire one at a time.
I wasn't
or
sure if
both
you
at
had
the same.
two. Yeah.
Okay. So you crunch through the Enceladian layer, and upon being forced into a situation where it starts to break, instead it actually consolidates itself and becomes ultra hard, as it forms the adamant layer instead.
Also, I just realized both Ty's drone and the shard behind it should have also taken damage, or should have had attack
Okay.
rolls against them, I should say.
I hate the way this thing
Okay.
looks.
So it's just 1d6.
I get the roll individually for those, right?
Yeah. So roll
Okay,
the 2
yeah.
hits.
And what
All right,
kind of
so-
save is it?
It's
It's
just against
it's just an
evasion.
attack roll. So
It would have taken
If-
the first damage set, which would have been 3.
yeah. So the Shredder drone takes 3 damage, but that's it.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, the adamant layer is now placed forth, and let's go ahead and nope, that's not the thing that I want to do. These change shift and tint as they now
So
function differently.
Is it its turn now?
This is also going to be one that gets 3 turns, yes. So it's going to end the.
It will take its turn, and then that will be the end of the round.
And let me go
Alright.
double check something.
Do the
Yes.
thing.
I was just gonna say, as soon as you start your turn, I'm gonna need another hull save.
As it puts out only 2 more shards for this phase. It's going to place them next to Newbie and over here. These are at full health in comparison to the ones that are currently weakened.
Something about
Alright.
Ty being like across the arena. Go, hey, you're gonna have to just one
I'm
more.
gonna need you to roll for that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need you to fill out some forms.
with like a loudspeaker.
I'm going to have to check something really quick. Give me a second. This is actually very important for what this phase is. Oh, wow. All right, well, I really hope I succeed. Okay, oof.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to use its turn here as it pops up.
Congratulations on starting your turn.
It's gonna sidle on through here, which it's gonna get a
Oh,
reaction
is-
shot from.
Is the Eidolon gonna sidle on?
It is. It's going to get a
Oh.
reaction shot from Kubo. And also, hold on. Yeah, also from Middle Management Blues.
Well,
Wait,
let's go ahead and shoot it then. It's
Yeah, you've got far range, and it's size 2,
okay.
so.
it.
I'm trying to just think of the bonuses on it. It should be +2, so yeah.
Neat.
Those both hit and do 0 damage.
Hell yeah.
You can re-roll yours. if
Yeah,
you'd
I can
like.
reroll mine though, right?
Yeah, if you want.
Also,
Fine.
Ty, I probably shot up your drone again. Sorry. Because
Oh, it's behind it. If it was
Hey,
when you were
y'all.
passing by, you can aim it so it doesn't hit any drones. You're good.
The
Hey,
attack
y'all,
happens when it starts the movement. So.
I'm gonna guess that there's a mechanic going on here that we
Yeah.
can't deal damage.
Yeah,
I do
Okay.
get
Someone should
knockback
scan the
from
thing again.
if that
So
matters.
yeah, this is not goof. We're doing a thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
like-
Studio just appears and then leaves. It happens.
He was doing
I
an
mean-
anime check, yeah.
Look, we're all playing Baby Coyote.
Okay, yeah. And it's going to use its new move, Exhort.
Oh, no, you're
Is
gonna get
+2 to
warded.
hit and is accurate. Can target up to 2 targets at a time. It's going to be 1 towards pushing up daisies and 1 towards new business strain.
It's gonna have a difficulty.
Okay, fair. It actually just cancels out the accuracy that this has, so that's a 13 to hit you.
Okay. Regular evasion?
Regular evasion, correct.
Yeah, I believe that hits.
Okay, so it loses 1 point of armor for having attacked. And on hit, everyone who I just hit takes only 3 damage, so reduced down to 2, down to 1 for Persistent Daisies, and 2 for New Business Strain. However, you are both shredded.
Oh boy.
Okay. So that
This condition
means-
lasts until the layer is destroyed and cannot be removed in any other way. Characters that are already shredded take double damage.
Okay, so what does shredded do? I can't remember.
It removes your armor, and you do not benefit from resistance.
Which one is shredded on the symbols?
That's a good question. I don't think I've ever applied
It's
shredded
the-
on the
it's-
symbols.
The one, bottom
There it is.
right.
That one.
Which one?
Bottom right.
The one I've already applied to you.
Oh, you can scroll. Okay, I didn't even see that there was a scroll bar there.
Yeah.
Okay. So every time hold on. Whenever the Eidolon loses armor, each shard produces a burst 1 explosion of debris around itself, dealing 2 kinetic damage to all objects and characters within the affected area. So that is going to be boop, boop, boop. That's not going to be LD damage to non-frontal deposits. I'm not going to bother.
You're right.
My gas drone.
Your gas drone also will take no damage because it only does 2 when it has 2 armor.
Ooh.
So, however, pushing up daisies was just shredded, and you take double damage from the attack from the Eidolon, not from these. So you take 2. This is not an attack. These just happen. The damage thing around itself.
Okay.
That's 2 versus you. It's going to be 2 for the Orochi Hunter drone and for small claims. And that's it. I don't think I can actually hit anyone else. But no, the Guardian drone, which has resistance to all damage, but takes
All right.
1 still, I think.
I have a move.
I also had an action, but either way.
Oh, the Guardian drone should have had overshield as well.
It's been taking damage according to the same like
Oh, it's gone
everything
through.
else.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
the move
So-
scan the layer so that we can?
Yes, that is step 1 of my move.
All right.
Yeah.
So move 1, I scan.
Wait, so we're about to roll over to the next turn, just so you know. So I'm
Correct.
going to go at... That's fine if you want to go and do that first, but I
Oh,
just
right,
want
this
to
is
to actually have the round be rolled over first,
Oh,
if I
okay.
can help it. You know? In
Yes.
which case, yep,
Okay,
swap
yeah,
everything
everyone
else out
is-
here.
Start of a
It
new
doesn't do anything on the start of a round or anything. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah. Now you can go and do it.
I do it.
You do the thing? Okay,
I
let's go ahead and show
scan.
you the...
It's like. Oh, cool.
It'd be jiggling.
I can gifts up
But-
in here.
Oh, I hate when it says but and then trails off.
Okay, so this is the thing we already know. We have to hit it repeatedly to shred through the armor, but every time it loses a point of armor, the shards explode.
So maybe we should move away from the shards
You
before
actually,
just attacking
I
it.
made a mistake, by the way. I should have actually, in that, I didn't realize I didn't put it in. I've actually been being accurate about the armor for all of these. It starts with 15 armor. You have to actually do damage to it to remove its armor.
I'm saying though, if we
So,
not attack this
that
round, move away
Shredder
from the
Drone over there, by the
I was gonna
way,
say, I'm
it
gonna
is
move that
vulnerable to
guy
being
as close
shredded
as
by
possible.
itself. Yeah.
All right. So, follow-ups on my turn.
Yeah, when it gets to my turn, I could maybe take out all 3 of these shards. With the
I was
system.
gonna say Boix is one action. I can get rid of 3 of them. So
Yeah,
as
I
one of
haven't-
my 2 actions.
I have an RPG that does that, so that was my thought.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna hit those. All right, cool. If you're gonna get
I'm
those,
just gonna use my drones to electro pulse. Yeah. and
yeah.
blow
All
them all
right.
up.
Then I'm gonna swing at the one behind me.
That's fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, with my armor-piercing sword. That deals at least.
The shards aren't
Yeah.
the shards have
But
no armor to
the,
begin
the
with.
sword
so.
that deals at least 4 damage.
All right, so don't roll a 1.
Got there.
All right, that did work. You got it. Crunch.
Okay.
You cut it in half.
Move. Oh, nope, not there. There. Not there. All right.
That's a serious fucking cluster if I've ever seen
It
one.
sure is. Anyway. Overcharge.
Okay. And you're gonna swing with your sword again.
I'm gonna swing the sword.
Gohan!
If it has,
Gohan,
if it
swing the
has
sword!
reliable. Yeah.
It does not.
But it does, however, have armor-piercing damage, which reduces the armor that it has. Every time it loses armor, it takes damage, it loses 2 armor. It becomes more vulnerable to hit. So that does do...
Does the sword hit?
Well, 10 actually misses.
Beans. Okay, but I do still have a quick action. I'm finally using this.
Yeah?
Okay, so God, this is a cluster. This square right here.
That is occupied by a drone.
It's tiny though.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Okay, what do you want?
Okay, so this square right here, I deploy a shield generator.
Mhm.
Uh,
That creates a burst
First
one
one
helpful
shield. Anybody in this shield, if you get attacked, you can roll a 1d6 to reduce the damage, and you can do that 3 times. It has 3 charges to the shield. So that is just a zone of damage reduction for allies.
And you just need to be at least partly in it too. Okay.
Yes. So something big like me just needs a foot in the shield.
All right, give me a second as I just give you a thing that does this, and it's size 1.
Yeah.
Bam. You can see that, right?
Yes.
The aura? Okay, there.
So yeah, as long as you are
Okay.
in the aura here, you know, this space here isn't legal. Hold up, let me get the pointer. That one's not legal. That one is.
It's the one hex next to each side.
Yes.
Adjacent to this is good. Or on top of it.
This is what I swapped out the smoke grenades for.
Hmm.
Anyway.
All right, there you go.
That's my turn.
It is now the Adamant Layer's turn. The thing is that it also does destroy its own armor as it attacks. So, you know, it's going to kill itself eventually anyway. Functionally.
Gonna need an agility save.
Yeah. This motherfucking snare drone. I'm also going to fail it every time.
Snap. And I'm gonna need another 2 heat on that bad boy because of the open door. Yeah.
Gibraltar taps the sign again that says roll a save.
Okay. It's going to exhort again, twice this time. It's going to fire this one of these at pushing up daisies, and one at yeah. Actually, hold on a second. I would like to apply a shredded to you, non-refundable deposit.
What?
Yeah.
No. It's fine.
All right, so pushing up daisies is 13 to hit, and non-vulnerable pause is 16 to hit.
No, I dodge.
So pushing up daisies takes 6 damage as you're shredded.
I can reduce that via the shield thing, right?
Yes.
Yes, you
so
roll
you can reduce
D6.
it by a d6.
Okay. Well, no reason not to.
Correct. That is why I plopped this down right here.
So just
Hey.
Okay, 2 damage.
nice.
And non-vulnerable pause, you don't take any damage from this first hit, but you do
Now
become
I'm
shredded.
Yeah.
Yes. And this shredded cannot be removed until this layer is dead.
Ah.
You're double shredded. Congratulations.
No, this is canon. No. I hate
fixed
it.
All right. And it's going to use its only other move that it can do, really, which is... You know what? Fuck this, actually. I'm still allowed to quick tack. Who am I going to quick tack at? I'm going to try and tack at New Business Strain.
What is this against? My what defense?
E-defense.
Okay, great.
Your
That's a
entertainment
miss.
defense.
Yeah, that's definitely a miss.
All right, that's
Considering the
its
E-defense
turn.
on this bad boy is 13. Yeah.
Okay. The shards do go off when it loses its armor, for what it's worth. So everyone who's adjacent to a shard does take 2 damage.
But you see, that's my armor. Oh no, my armor!
Yes. Actually, the thing is that it actually did the attack, then it lost the arm. Yeah, okay. That would apply to you. Yeah. To take your 2 damage.
So everybody next to a shard takes the 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Damn.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
really happy
we-
to put this generator here now that the armored boys are shredded.
Yeah, can we
Oh,
avoid
you
getting
also
this guy
covered
until
up the
shards
path
are
for
gone?
my shredder drone to get in and do what it does and shred the adamant layer, which was maybe not the best play.
It can move through. It can move through allied.
allies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
no problem there. All right. It's y'all's turn.
All right,
You should
great.
probably do that, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes,
I,
and
would
it gets
I
to
have one
share
more
my move
turn
speed.
of standing next to this before I just passively have lost a structure.
Yeah.
To-
I'm gonna get rid of it.
AoE,
Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
electro pulse it. Yeah, it's gonna be guaranteed 2 damage. It blows up. But first
Basically,
thing,
what they're doing, Ty is going to do to me. So,
Yeah, Orochi gets to share my movement, so it gets speed 6. So I'm gonna move it right here. I'm gonna move this one just on the inside of it, so it's getting a little closer. You're in a fine spot, gas drone. You're in a fine spot, and yeah, you're in a fine spot. So, first thing I'm gonna do is electro pulse. So, all
Yep,
the
I'm already-
shards, and then the adamant takes 2. Obviously, it's probably gonna be blocked.
yes.
Not a big deal.
You did reduce it down to a single shard, though, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I figured Electro Pulse would be pretty good here. And then I'm gonna have the gas drone.
right. These are actually
fire-
gone. They shouldn't be around here still.
And then I'm gonna fire on the with the gas drone on the remaining shard.
Okay.
Remove all of these if I can help it. Shot from the ghoul. Or no, gassed. Right. Gas nexus, not ghoul.
I wish the name tags and bars would grow smaller when you zoom in.
Does 13 hit the shard?
It does, yes. And that's going to destroy it.
Okay.
So yeah, you've destroyed every single shard available to it.
And I'm gonna fucking leave to hardcover. All right, that's my turn.
Pretty good turn. All right, my turn. I am going to do its other move now, since it has been reduced down to like none shards of metallic
first thing,
shriek. Yes.
I'm gonna need a whole save to check for
Yes.
shred.
That is a failure.
You're gonna need to
that is
take 2
going to-
heat, 1 kinetic damage, and you're shredded until the end of your next turn.
The kinetic damage doesn't happen because the shred happens after damage, I'm assuming. So, but that's fine. The shred still happens.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. It says they take 1 kinetic and become shredded, so I presume that would be the operation, yeah.
it's going to use its other move that it has, which is called Metallic Shriek, which fundamentally what this is that, oh, this one has, shards that are really important to the phase. It gets to put down 1 per turn if it wants to. Go and put the one down next to Middle Management Blues. And it is time to exhort of just doing my normal regular attack. All right, so newbie, are you ready to take damage?
Never.
Are you ready to take 6 damage that you're going to try and reduce?
Yes. Kuva, how much health do you have?
That's
Hold on,
I
I'll
think a
try
miss
to
on
click
Kuba,
my
right?
icon. I have 6. 10 is exact. My evasion.
That is okay. That does hit then.
I'm not going to reduce. I'm taking that 6.
So Kuvo, you can try to reduce yours.
Oh, by using the shield generator thing?
It's the last charge of the shield gen, yeah.
No. There's 1 charge left after this. I didn't use.
Oh, I thought you used it last turn. Okay, never mind.
No.
Guess reduced by 4, which is nice.
Go. Yep. So you
So-
take 2.
2, okay. That's
And,
good. I'm getting the hell out of here.
The shard that I just put out did 2 damage to Middle Management Blues, and that's its turn.
2 damage. Oh, you already added it. Okay.
It is at a measly 9 armor at this point.
I could take my turn.
Well, whoever
Yeah,
does
get
the most
your-
damage gets to take the next turn because it's shredded for 1 turn. So whoever can put the most number on this thing.
Hey boys,
Hey.
take a leadership die as well.
Boix, actually, can I leave the happy time fun death zone before you hit this thing twice and kill me?
Maybe?
No, there's no shard next to you. You're fine.
Yeah, the shards
Oh.
are clear from up here now.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
no
got it.
damage
Oh, I
that's happening to
see.
you possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blew them all up.
That'll be
Go
a,
ahead,
a
then.
skirmish, so no overcharge or anything from. If the shard even can.
The shard cannot Overwatch, so you're good.
Alright, I'm gonna say that I boosted as well.
Boost.
Um,
Come on, why don't you just overcharge? What's the worst that could happen?
that's what we're going to be doing, but it's just gonna be a bit. Ooh.
Those both hit. Those both hit super good.
Let me re-roll that 4. I guess it doesn't matter, but
Well, it
Sure.
could. I mean, that's
11
that's 11.
damage.
Yeah, so that's 13 down the middle.
Also, because you hit, you can use the leadership die to roll for damage.
You can do 1d6 more. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me do that. Screw your arm. I'm
There you
going
go.
over.
You pierced right through all of it. You just did the 15 necessary damage.
Ah.
As has been consistently the case, Middle Management Blues with Spear in is the one to break through each layer.
Just poke
This has
it
been
with the
every
stick.
single layer, every time. As it like collapses in on itself instead of being like this bunch of shards of
Yeah.
metal and diamond and glass or whatever. It kind of like just becomes this strange goop instead, and also shrinks down even further. It is now only size 1.
I'm gonna grapple it as a free action.
You are not allowed to do that until its turn.
What?
It is immune to
Oh.
conditions until its turn.
Ah,
Yeah, it has the thing so that we have to let it have at least 1 turn.
heckin'
I love the
big
goop.
deal.
With that
I'm
goof.
gonna overcharge. Oh,
I
that's fine.
don't recommend it.
I'm doing it.
It's immune to damage until its turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scan.
You can get rid of the
Okay.
shard. Or yeah, do an overcharge scan. Yeah, I'm here for it.
7. All right, stress 2. Let's go.
This is
Fair.
the most balls deep scan I have ever seen in my life.
Just
what
everything,
it's worth,
alarms
it's
are
also
going
a
off,
very
panels
valuable
are
one.
exploding, and
I want to say
Salt and Pepper's just
shout
slowly
outs to-
picking up the camera.
There was someone in chat who was just like, I hope your players scan because it's really good and cool and allows a lot of play. I hope you're smiling. I hope you're glad.
I rolled a 1, so I think I need to roll another 1d6.
Oh,
So we just need to be behind. Okay, well, does it spawn more shards? Hopefully.
It spawns
If
6,
not-
in fact. Yes.
Okay, great.
meteors.
Hey, Kuvo, you don't want to move.
Okay.
Remember, I'm heavy cover for you.
And yeah, let me look at this.
Oh, you don't want that. That does not going to matter. I'm sorry to tell you.
What?
Being hard cover is not going to matter.
I know, but you need cover for this mechanic.
Well, if you want to take the damage, sure.
All right, yeah, that's my whole turn. I stressed myself out to look at it.
If I can just check a thing.
Do you get any free movement after your attack, by the way? Since you hit it, don't you get to like scoot away 3 or some
Yeah,
stuff?
if you have that bonus movement, you should probably use
I
it to.
use that movement before attacking.
All right.
But I do have my normal movement, so I could just disengage.
Yeah, if you have normal movement, then
Yeah, if you just want to get
probably-
behind a shard, probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go behind this planet thing.
Actually, at the realization that I don't have hard cover. Can
Yeah.
somebody kick a shard towards me?
And that's my turn, yeah.
All right, agony layer. What are you gonna do?
All right, so the agony layer. First off, I'm actually gonna have the shards act first. The shards move as close to enemies as possible, and then attach to them when adjacent, sharing their space and mirroring their movement. While a character has a shard attached to them, they are shredded, impaired, and take 2 energy damage per shard attached to them at the start of the turn. But the shards will automatically interrupt this weapon. They can remove any number of shards from themselves by succeeding on a hull check as a quick action, pushing them off into adjacent spaces. So, every single one of these is going to do their thing. They have to target the nearest person.
Well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
Well, I mean, you're gonna get one attached to you, which is all you need, right? If you have one attached to you, you're good. They can't.
If he has
that's
3
the idea.
attached to him from.
Well, there's drones.
Convergence.
Drones will eat at least one of those.
All right.
Yeah, they're going to be hitting up the drones too. So, like, that's fun.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Okay, so that moved past one of my after images.
Correct, yeah.
So
You can have it
Also-
go off.
stepped on a landmine.
And is moving adjacent to a shred, so agility save.
Yep, agility save for this one.
14 and 17, so both success, actually.
All right, yeah, that does pass the save, so it only takes half of a d6 of energy damage.
Doc, it was a lot to process all at once.
3.
What does being next to one of the shards do?
It will actually then grapple onto you, and you take 2 damage automatically per turn.
Per shard.
Per shard, yes. So,
But also, it
and you're
protects you
shredded.
from the big blast.
from the big
presumably.
beam, correct, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of, which is why at the start of your turn, that's going to happen. The agony layer is going to then apply a thin, sinuous, like multicolored beam that attaches to the Orochi Guardian as it uses its Begone trait. By the way, this particular form is immune to slowed and immobilized and cannot be grappled. Only this
Why
one.
does
though.
that matter? Hey, why does
I
that
don't know.
matter?
Maybe.
But I want to grapple.
Yeah.
Aw.
All right. It's gonna go ahead and move here.
Okay, so like this one has grabbed me. I am.
Correct. It happens at the start of your turn, for what it's worth, the damage and stuff.
Okay, so what does this do to this guardian?
On your turn, this guardian is going to have to make an agility save or take 24 energy armor piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. It's y'all's
the
turn.
shards move. It moved. It declared the beam.
Yes. On a success, you take half damage. That's 12. You can
Okay.
survive that.
Correct. I can.
So I'm assuming that like if we walk through the beam, then it targets that person instead.
No.
Hmm.
The
It's just
targeting
locked
has
onto
occurred.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
All right, but since the beam is resolving on Ty's next
at the
turn, and that's a
end of
while
your
from
target's
now.
turn.
So
Yes.
Oh, at the end of my turn? Okay, great.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of time to position and try to just get a
because
jump
I'm not
on
even
this
up yet.
thing.
Yeah, I'm still on cool. I'm still waiting for next round.
All right, I'll start my turn. How much damage is the
It's 2 energy.
2 energy damage? All
They do
right,
come with
and
you.
The statuses that it imparts again.
Shredded and impaired.
All right.
It is better than being hit by the beam, though.
All right, so I will move on up to the thing and let us barrage.
Hmm.
With the... Well, it's also just for important sake there. Leave behind another after image. Then folding knives are accurate, so that cancels out the impairment.
Both of those do hit.
All right.
It currently has resistance to all damage until its beam hits a shard.
Understandable.
Oh, so we need to run into the way of the beam. Okay.
Oh, actually, yes, you can do that. You can interrupt a beam by moving in the way. All right, I did just check. Yes.
So we need someone with a thing attached to them to run into the beam.
Well,
to
okay,
make it
so
sense.
since that is the case, then I would have moved to this
Yeah, go
hex
for it.
instead to drag this shard into the beam.
Yep, no problem. That's completely fine.
All right, so we're in position for that. Mechanic is ready to go. And I'll just go ahead and wrench him. Okay, that wrench would have been at a disadvantage, so very miss on that
Yes.
wrench. You hate to see it.
Now, I do warn you that I can be very nasty with this beam if I want to be.
Understandable.
Have a nice day.
All right. So that was the end of its turn. I think that's going to be round 4 starting at this point, right? Because everyone's gone.
Kuvo, have you gone? I don't think Kuvo went yet.
I have
Kubo
not.
has not yet gone.
Okay.
Kuvo also
Oh,
does
also-
not have a friend.
I also have. I only went twice as well.
Yeah, so it has its
yeah.
third
Wait, how would
action.
you only have gone twice if we have 4 turns gone?
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean if you're going every other turn and we've gone
How many,
4
how
turns.
many pips are
How
on
could you
the
have not gone 3? That's
the
what I'm
agony
confused.
layer?
There were
by.
only
I think
2
you just
pips on the
mismarked.
agony layer.
Yeah, I think you just mismarked because we have 4 turns done. So even if you went second, that'd be 3, right? Unless it moves 4 times.
It only moves 3 times.
Okay.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
I think it skipped an opportunity to act by accident at some point.
Is that what happened?
Well, whatever the case, go.
Make a call.
I have just made a call.
Get in here.
no.
Rip and tear.
I need to reload my shotgun. So. I'm debating whether or not I should blow up that shard that's sitting right there, or if I should let it grapple onto me.
For what's
This
worth, it's
one
not spawning
is-
any new shards. Any shards that are left, these are the only ones you're getting.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
this one is attached to the drone already, right?
Yes, you can pull them off.
Okay.
Other people and you can pull
Hey.
them off with a hull check.
Where
Uh,
is the hard cover up here? Like, is there any, or is it just back up here?
Getting
It's back up here.
behind the containment
Yeah.
wall.
As is, it would require you to walk this way first, but if you're gonna pull a shard off, take one of mine. So I don't
What
take
kind of
a-
action is to take a shard? Like, Doc, if I wanted to take a shard, what is that? Like a grapple or something?
It's a hull check.
Oh, just a hull check, like no action?
It is a quick action to use it,
Quick
to do it.
action.
Yeah.
Can you remove them with damage?
You can destroy them if you want.
Yeah, because Yeah, because you have the bonus damage when you reload the.
Doc, I'm gonna ask a follow-up question and just something I'm curious about this mechanic. Does it specifically have to shoot a shard, or can it shoot hard cover?
It can shoot hard cover as well. It will not lose its resistance unless it hits a shard.
Okay.
And are both of these shards over here on newbie?
Yes. That is why if you could take one of these, I would appreciate it, because I'm going to take a flat 4 damage at the start of my next turn.
I want it to repair. Which requires a full action.
But the bonus damage when you reload the big shotgun for just ejecting the casing into somebody's
Yeah, I can
face.
kill one, but I wanted to steal one. Well, whatever. Moving to over here.
I mean, it's
going-
already targeted the Guardian for now, so you're probably fine
Yeah.
for 1 round. Yeah.
Yeah, giving
not
myself
gonna
full
end up using
HP with
all
a
of
repair.
these.
This is stabilized, and I'm also reloading, which does 5 damage to this guy next to newbie.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna destroy it.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Just that scene from Gundam F91 of somebody getting domed by a casing.
All right. So now that's the end of the round then. I think.
New
Yes.
round.
Yeah.
Okay. New round.
New round, new cannon.
It acts first. So the thing is that its movement is teleports. It turns out, teleports 5 spaces and then does its thing. I don't need to do that. Now the line that it traces then will get extended to where it is. So it's not like you lose positioning for having moved, but it gets to extend the line as well. All right, so it's going to move 5 spaces up to here. Means it's
Next to
going
a
then-
landmine, you say.
Yeah, so that'll be fine with me.
Do your save.
That is a failure. So go ahead and do your damage.
1.
1 damage.
It's got the toothpaste gun from Raiden. Little purple thing.
Okay, and now I can choose to move and target someone else. Someone doesn't have one.
Wait, is that the
And-
shape it's targeting?
That is the shape that it is doing to target, because it can just kind of like make it go in any line it wants.
Okay.
It tracks with unerring accuracy.
So now
What
does
is
it fire through Loon's shard? How does this work?
This will happen at the end of your turn, and then this will happen at the end of Kuvo's turn. Kuvo
Okay,
can
so-
move and make it do its it will change the firing solution. If you get behind hard cover, it will stop the beam. It will then destroy the hard cover, but it will stop the beam. If you get behind someone that has a shard, the shard will also stop the beam. I have to redraw these for what it's
Yes.
worth. Anytime.
So,
someone
like, if I
moves.
move right here, then, like, right behind this thing that's on the Orochi drone, it would target that instead, right?
You'd have to move here to do that,
Here,
but
yes,
yes,
it will.
that would work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this up here is all hardcover, too.
Okay, so if we
Yes.
move, it does have to target in a straight line then.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. If
in
you
a new
move, then
bendy
that happens to
line.
that. Yeah. It can bend the line, but if you move, the line becomes straight functionally.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. It's y'all's turn because the shards don't do anything on their own turn.
I feel like
Um,
Newbie has the move here.
What move?
Of get in there and break its face.
It's immune to damage.
It's resistant. It's not immune.
yeah, no. Let me do my turn because then it'll fire through.
Yeah, then it breaks.
you, Loon.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
It'll get rid of all of its stuff, and then also I can set up a drone to shred it at the start of its turn, so it loses all resistance and possibly also becomes shredded. And then the newbie can remove its face. What I'm thinking.
Yes.
Go for it.
I was
That'd
gonna.
be- all right.
That was gonna be my follow up. Is let Ty go so that it fires the beam.
Okay, great. So Shredder is gonna move up adjacent there. I'm not gonna move the Guardian so that the targeting is. Well, I guess if I scooted it over, then it would have to fire. Well, then it would fire through the other drone. Okay, never mind. So I'll just leave that where it is. What is this guy? This is the Ghast. Ghast can just scoot up. Snare isn't really doing a lot, I guess. So go hang out over here. And I think that's all my drones right now. Yeah. All right. And this thing moves with me, right? When I move.
Yes. You also take 2 damage at the start of your turn.
Could the snare, as a last ditch effort,
Yeah,
do a
that's fine.
get down, Mr. President? Jump in front of the beam.
It doesn't need to. It goes off at the end of Kuvo's turn.
I know, yeah. But like in this scenario where that would need be.
Yeah, I mean, it could, I guess. But all right. So for first quick action here, I'm gonna draw a line from me to this drone, the newbie, to Kuvo. So everyone in that line gets 4 overshield. So feel free to
Juiced up.
take that back. And yeah, on the Guardians and not the Shredder, unfortunately. It is not close enough.
Yeah, I put it on these 2.
Okay.
And the Guardian as well, right? The Guardian too. Okay.
The Guardian gets it. Yeah.
All right.
And then for second quick action, gonna fire my Ghast drone at the Agony layer. Sorry, I forgot to just pop out my thing into another window this session for some reason. Okay, there we go. So this will be...
I'm working off of Google Sheets for this guy.
Yes. Okay, so I'm guessing that hits.
Yeah, it's 3 damage.
Okay, so it's got 3 armor.
No, it's just got resistance to all damage.
Oh, right, until it fires. Right.
Yes.
Okay. And then that's it, because that was my quick action was invigorate and then fire Ghast.
All right.
All right.
So then the this one will go off. This laser. And it will, in fact, collide with Small Flames, destroying the shard on Small Flames, and it shrieks, loses resistance to all damage until the end of the next round.
Powerful.
Okay, great.
All right, now we go break its face. Yes.
And does it start its turn?
It started its turn, yes. So I'll go ahead and do the whole
All
save.
save, baby.
That is a failure.
Right. You're gonna take 2 heat, 1 damage, and become shredded until the end of your next turn. It's only a short shred, for what it's worth.
That's fair. However, it is still a shred, which is very valuable, turns out. Okay. And now, gonna get rid of this shard because it's destroyed. I mean, on the other hand, there is now a nice juicy single target right here. And it's going to, well, no, it has to teleport first, right? It teleports, then does that. Okay. Yeah, so right here.
Cool beam.
It's getting spaghetti in here.
It's quite spaghetti. All right. The extrusions have begun. Y'all can go.
All right, before I attempt to do a thing, yeah. Hey, boys, how far away are you? Can you make it?
I don't know if I can, to be honest.
What if you over?
You want to be the one to destroy every single layer of an Eidolon?
No, I'm not going to suggest that you overcharge a fucking another time and actually
All right.
melt down.
I mean,
Newbie,
in theory,
would you like to run in there and spend your shard to protect it, since we have to use our shards to protect each other? Is the idea here?
I mean, alternatively, I could just go in and kill the thing.
Also, yeah, we could just let Kuvo go
it's
explode
now
it and
open
hope
to
he can just
attack.
sink the
Well,
face.
so the
If
one
you want
problem,
to do that, and if you don't kill it, it is going to go ahead and go on you.
yeah, it
Yeah.
will kill Kuvo if Kuvo doesn't kill.
Ah,
I
Kuvo
mean,
can
hey,
survive.
I'm just saying, that's what Kuvo said, not me. That's what Kuvo said. And I
If Kubo is
honestly,
volunteering, if Kubo has
Yeah,
signed
I
the
applaud it.
waiver,
guts and glory. Let's go. That's
it's like the end of Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
Where Bugs Bunny takes the shot.
I was already considering a self-destruct play if we needed to be honest. I'm pretty core stressed anyway.
Hey, newbie, did you have any of those leadership dice?
I can slide you a leadership die.
Let's do this then. I'm
Yeah.
about done with this guy. We're gonna
Alright.
move
Man
1,
up this
2,
dude.
4 up to here.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go with the barrage here. First off is a shotgun at accuracy 2.
Miss, 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 miss. That's a hit. Okay.
That's
So that's 8 damage.
Yeah, that's enough actually.
okay.
And I got the other ones.
All right, and as you do one big old shot with your artichoke shotgun right here, like you shoot a whole bunch of times in a row because it gets hit, it stops, and you just keep on firing as you like ablate more and more layers off of it, revealing to you let me
Yes.
touch things.
Orb.
Very simple orb.
It's always an orb.
It's always an orb. I scan it.
Hey, Kuvo.
Mhm.
You're within 3 range of it. You can scan it.
I could also shoot it.
It is currently immune to damage, remember.
Oh. Fine, I guess I'll scan it.
Seems like a plan.
Let's scan the orb.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, just blow it up. Great.
Can we shoot the core?
You can shoot the
After
core.
its turn, I think, yeah.
It gets to do one big cool move. Oh, right. Also, all shards are destroyed at the start of the core.
Core is known.
Oh, I
Core
guess that's my
is
turn.
known.
Extrude orb.
If it moves, it will be overwatched, so it can't move. It has a gun that it can fire in a line. Who is the best? I can get 2 drones. That's pretty cool. You can also try to. Also, only gets this 1 turn, basically.
Basically, because I'm right here and my sword is large and pointing.
That is
Oh,
that is
my
why it is
drones.
basically because it would
I love my
normally
drones
get
so
to.
much.
I should have prepared a reaction as an Overwatch. Oh well.
Yeah, well,
It's okay. We needed the scan just in case it was like, shoot this and everyone explodes, you know, or some shit.
That'd be a great way to end the session.
Yeah.
Oh no, we were supposed to dunk the ball.
God, yeah. The
Someone
Queen's
has to
Run or
grab
whatever.
the football.
Go dunk
Queen's
the
Run.
football in the black hole up there.
this is going to be extremely rude, but guess what? The good news is because you are not down any structure, you'll be able to survive it.
Oh boy.
Shoot me.
Yeah, there's going to be
Do
a
it.
shot
Shoot me.
against
Shoot
Kuvo.
me. You won't do it. You won't do it.
You want me to shoot you?
Shoot me.
You want me to shoot you, newbie?
Yeah.
Is it
All
a
right,
lo-
I'm going
is
to
it a-
shoot you, newbie.
Is it a beam gun or whatever it is, where it just ignores?
It is a
That's
mimetic
here.
gun.
It doesn't matter. I'm
Are you
shredded.
sure?
I'm
Okay.
shredded. It doesn't matter.
No, you're no longer shredded.
Oh. Whatever. Shoot me.
What
I
are you gonna
don't
do,
want to
blow up
shoot
my
you
mech?
because you'll be able to just resist damage from it. All right, so yeah, it's going to be pushing up daisies. All
Damn
right.
it, the other thing is I'm still in the generator, which has 1 more shard. You took my bluff.
I want to shoot you, but I can't. Wow. That's an awful roll. It still hits, though, I think.
I mean, 12 hits, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit you with the anti-causal thought, a super heavy mimetic gun that does 20 armor-piercing explosive damage. As,
No,
like,
I will be
a
bracing
line
that.
of 10. Yeah, a line of 10 does a, like, there is a point in which like a line of space implodes in on itself, which basically would crunch right through anything, more or less. So yeah, it's a good brace.
See, you said 20?
20, yes.
Yeah, so that'd be reduced to 10, which is not that bad, actually.
You know what? Good news though is that does mean I just use your reaction. I'm jetting. I'm jetting. That's as far
jerk.
as it can go as far as jetting goes.
All right, hey motherfucker.
It's afraid. Get him.
Hey, hey, you sure are
Yeah.
in range 10? No, no, boys, this one's mine. Get out of here.
I can still hit it. God damn.
You don't get to explode yourself for no fucking reason.
It's to
10
score
is a
the
miss.
game-winning point with the
10's a
long
miss?
arm.
Dang it.
And is a miss.
Fuck, man. All right, hold up.
If you get us blasted by another laser, I'm going to be very angry.
All right, cool. I just overheated, so give me what happens.
Okay, roll 1d6. Give me, another one. Okay, so you actually are only impaired. That's it.
Oh, which is
Till the end of your next
difficulty
turn.
on swings, huh?
Yeah, one
Mhm.
difficulty.
Also, Newbie, can you reconsider your position a little bit so that you don't draw a straight line between you and Kubo? Perhaps.
I cannot actually.
Oh, that was max distance. Okay.
Yeah, this was the distance I had to move in order to get
Oh,
a swing.
swing your sword again. You got a difficulty on doing so, but that's all you got to do.
Hold up, I have this set to difficulty 0. I'm gonna
Nice,
shit.
-2. That's some good.
I can't believe
That is
Newbie's
some
pants fell
good
down.
dunking pants.
Wow, you swung the sword and you missed so bad you cut the belt off your pants and then your pants slipped down. Unbelievable.
Don't explode yourself for no reason, he said as his arm fell off.
Man, I try and do one cool thing, and
Oh no.
And then the pants go down. It just happens.
Oh,
Well, let's go ahead and do another shot.
That's not good.
The shot I'm going to take, yeah. I mean, I've got
I
it.
still have damage resistance, so, I mean, you can get me. I'll take structure.
also, you still have the leadership die that you never used that you can use for damage reduction.
I
Yeah.
thought
I also get a difficulty
No,
to hit you,
You ended
now.
up not needing it to kill. Yeah, because you killed before then.
That's fair.
Yep. So yeah, you do still have that, and I do have a difficulty to hit you now. So there's that too.
Yeah, actually,
Does
I
he be
mark
against Movie?
him. Mark to death.
Don't you have to hit for that?
No, I just have to attack.
Okay. Well, the attack is still going to be include you, so it doesn't
I
matter. in
know,
this
but
case.
now on the next turn when somebody attacks them, they have a free reroll.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
This ends
All right,
next turn.
shoot it. Okay, shoot a Newbie and shoot a Kubo.
Let's do it.
Yep. All right. So that's at newbie. Damn, these are bad rolls for. It's still hitting, but the bat. There we go. There we go.
Let me do some quick math here. I don't brace.
All right. So you take it's armor piercing. So you take exactly enough to go down to structures like 0 health.
Is that to Newbie or me?
It's a newbie.
Well, it's 20 damage, right?
Cut in half to 10. Correct.
But I'm not bracing.
You don't have to brace because you already have resistance to this.
Oh,
it's a line
right.
attack.
Damage.
Yeah.
Right, my mech is smart. Anyway.
Yeah, and then it's another 10 to pushing up days as well because yeah. So roll your structure check. Or theoretically get 9 damage.
I tried.
Oh, wait, I get to reduce some of that because of that dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what we're saying. Yeah.
I thought that's with what you rolled that for.
Yeah,
If it
yeah.
was not, then go ahead and roll your die.
I mean, I still need to do the structure check, so. D6.
And here's my structure check. 6s all
right.
around. This is where the big numbers come out.
If your structure check is going to be the 6, then it's just you're impaired. That's all. Same
Okay.
for both of you.
Somebody not Boix kill this thing.
Boix, kill that
It
thing.
sounds like Voix should go for a
sounds like
go
I
next and
should
get
kill
to
that
attack.
thing.
If
Yeah.
Boix's mech fucking gets destroyed and Boix dies, it's not on my head.
Sorry,
Hey,
dog. I'm a very
I promise
complicated
I'll
support.
target
I can't
Voix
stop
for this
him.
next attack if Voix does miss.
I haven't taken any structure damage. It's just overheating. That's been
Yes,
the
and if you overheat all the way, you melt down and explode permanently forever.
It's fine.
He's not
You're
gonna
dead.
overheat.
Don't worry
It's
about
fine.
it.
we
He's
have
gonna take regular damage.
reasons. It's fine. 2 accuracy. Warpike.
There you go. You got it. You got there.
Wait,
You
were
only
you
had
able
to do 1 damage.
Wait, were you able to move all that distance without?
I moved
I
17.
fully believe that mill management
Okay.
can cover that much distance.
I did the math.
Because
I saw-
he gets like magic.
Oh,
movement
sorry.
before
Okay.
Attacks and
No,
shit.
no. So what I was misinterpreting was I was seeing Boix doing the arrows,
Oh.
and I was seeing the 3rd arrow. I thought that was more movement. I forgot your range. Okay,
Yeah,
yes, that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was
Scoring
misinterpreting.
the game-winning point with the giant extendo arm.
I effectively have base I can
I can't believe Salt and Peppa is gonna have the new best drinking story of all time of the time he killed God by stabbing him with a spear like 9 times.
Mhm. Yeah. So as you stab the core, like space around you is going to start to seriously collapse in interesting and new ways.
Is that good?
As everything like starts to go away, and you you plop yourself back out into real space, which is more or less like this, except not so a little bit deeper in. But I'm popping you out here because it's the most normal looking place.
So I wasn't going to say anything, and because it also would have slowed stuff down a lot, and we went pretty late. We completely forgot the flowing water mechanic, like after the first turn.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's fine.
The water never pushed you in the first place. It only pushed you if you thought it pushed you.
Ah.
be like water.
Water is a social construct.
So, what do we write on our after action report about this? That we killed a god or something? Because
Boat's haunted.
Yeah, Botanid.
Boat's haunted.
Botanid killed God. I'm taking a nap.
Boat's
What
dead.
does the
parkour.
footage look like on that beta tape recorder that you have? Salt?
Oh,
Since we
yeah.
all know you still use beta.
Let me,
Yeah,
let
because
me
it's a better
rewind the
format.
tape.
All right.
It's gonna take a few minutes to rewind.
To,
but
to
let me,
get to get the vibe about how that went, take out the giant robot pager, give it a firm smack on the side, and see what text pops out.
yeah.
Yep. You don't get any text at all. In fact.
And
our
then,
clock
I'll,
showed that we were gone for 18 hours, but there's no tape.
I'll
And
replay the
unfortunately, yes, that like none of the actual recording there functions. You technically had it, but you don't have any way to play like paracausal space tapes.
data. Yeah.
We
should've
need
sent
a
the poet.
paracausal VCR.
Dang it.
Time to stick an
Um,
AI
All right,
into
I'll
a
just
VCR.
I'll get Nielsen to like Photoshop it. That's fine.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
We'll
Get
get art.
baby's first After Effects orb. Put that on the background.
It's gonna be like those soul paintings people commission where you just put a bunch of random auras and rainbows all over shit.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. Look, it'll look great. Just it's fine.
Like third eye open bullshit.
All right. That was really cool.
Uh-huh.
So I'm assuming we'll do after action stuff next time.
Yeah, yeah,
kinda
it's
late.
pretty
Yeah.
late at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You completed a encounter and a half here, so it was a lot
And it was a pretty elaborate encounter on top of that.
for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that last one was pretty cool. The boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You accomplished.
You did the thing.
That was
I-
the out of the curiosity. That was the stuff out of the Wallflower book, right? I think.
Correct. That
towards
was
the end. Yeah.
an Eidolon, which is a mechanical part of that.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different variations on that, and you can very strongly create your own as well. And I didn't in this case, but you know,
It's neat.
I
It
could.
gives you a lot of chances to like flex different parts of the team, which considering our team is like pretty well stratified, is actually like
Yeah,
dope. Yeah.
having a bunch of different mechanical interactions come up in sequence makes for an interesting flow. Also, it makes for a
Okay.
pretty good lead in to. I was already planning to take Technophile as my next pilot perk.
You might be able to harvest a little tiny bit of leftover Casitas if you wanted to, but maybe.
Didn't we throw all this?
Oh yeah, no, you fully destroyed them, but guess what? That's not tremendously like, you know, a downside or impossible to recover stuff from an NHP if they're completely destroyed.
Just at the wreckage, just leave behind an open bottle of the sauce.
So is there like a? Well, I mean, I don't know how much longer we want to actually roleplay the end of this, but like, is there any sort of like indication that this guy was around, or is all the anomalies that we saw before like?
The anomalies are all like cleared out at this point, but like there was obviously like real damage done to this as from a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you know, I plopped you back into this map. That's because like all of this damage to the ship is here. Still, this is
but
real.
like the ship isn't spaced unto itself now, and we don't fall upwards when
Oh,
going through.
yeah.
Okay.
Technically, actually, what you're standing on here, you would be standing on the stuff over here now, as the ship is just fully upright now. Like, you know, it is now. You're standing. In fact, actually, yeah, that's exactly what this is. You'd be standing up on on these now. Those are walls in quotes are actually floor and so on. You are on just it's actually fully upright as it was supposed to be. It's not spiraling. It is just a upright submarine, basically. That's particularly large.
A fucked up sub.
And yeah, it's back to normal, though still very damaged. And now you can actually just like harvest information from here with impunity. This was actually a huge like, you know, you encountered that mycrimes.txt and everything. You still have that. That was real.
We can just scrape mountains of potential evidence and bring it back to the ship to search through later.
Yeah. I wonder if like, well, I guess really it isn't our jurisdiction or anything, but generally when you find random, you know, unshackled NHPs, the government likes to know about that. But I don't know.
Yeah, you should definitely tell Union about that.
Do we have to?
Unless you don't want to, in which case, you know, you can get away with that if you want. But you know,
I mean,
they
Hans
really don't
doesn't
like
give a
that.
shit one way or
Yeah.
the other, but
We
I
are
don't know.
still a legal firm. We should
Yeah.
probably.
I was just thinking from the aspect if we tell them we may earn some favor points that we can call on later, which would be nice.
Yeah, that
this
as
is
well. Yeah.
you report when space incidents happen.
We
It's
did a hero
responsible.
thing. We should probably like get on the books that we did a hero thing.
You report
Yeah.
when people you don't like caused space incidents to happen, and you fixed it.
Yeah.
We do a
You
hero thing
definitely
until they
fixed it.
send a dozen suits at us to like interrogate us for 10 hours straight.
Yeah, but it would be like interrogating for 10 hours straight for like regular questioning. It's not like they'd be torturing you or like getting anything bad out of that, you know?
True.
It's just regular long form talking about like, all right, explain to us exactly what happened.
Well, it was a floating orb thing that shrieked at us madly for fucking 10 minutes.
Well,
pretty great.
okay, get the story straight. It was only shrieking at you for a little bit. It then
felt like 10
throws up.
minutes.
Yeah. Well, all right. I hope everyone enjoyed that. This was the most amount of work I actually had to put in on preparation.
Yeah, the
on
presentation
a
was
encounter so
fantastic.
It
far.
shows.
Yeah.
Looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. Hope you enjoyed.
Next time.
Put so much work into the
Space.
presentation.
Yeah, those fucking moving 3D, I don't know, like 10D fucking
Where'd you-
space
where'd you get
things
those
are pretty cool
from?
looking.
Where'd you
I'm
find
going to
them
be completely
shapes?
clear and honest here. Those shapes and stuff, those were pure just GIS looking that shit up. And they're spread across a whole bunch of stuff, and I was never able to track down the original source of them. A lot of those were just like uploaded to, you know, just like GIF aggregators and stuff.
They look like a bunch of like
Is it-
mathematical functions.
Yeah, and
Bottom
it was a
projections.
shame that I could not track them down because I would have liked to, you shout him out.
The screens were pretty cool too. You just like edit the CompCon screen.
And I did make those. And for what
Yeah.
it's worth, those were actually inspired by Cosmic Afro, who did a similar thing. Last time they did something with an Eidolon.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Excellent.
All right. Next time.
Space.